The Sports Hub, I'm Joe Murray. Got ourselves a full show. Literally no games tonight, no local games. But there are still some playoff games, just tough to watch that all the teams are out. No Red Sox tonight. That's probably a good thing for some people as well. Just anything you want to talk about. I got some weekend thoughts. Some things I wanted to share. Again, the phone number here is 617-779-0985. That's the phone number if you want to jump aboard, of course. Skaz is here. I see Street Team Joe back there. Dawson, Double D, Triple D, is back there as well. We got ourselves a full house for the show. And, of course, we'd love to hear from you. You can join us on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com, search 98.5 The Sports Hub. And you can just click the live button, or you might just see Joe Murray Show live. Click that, and you can enter the chat right there. I already see Seaside in there. I see Terrace in there, and a bunch of other people as well. So get on in. I'll read your tweets, your chats throughout the night as well. 617-779-0985. A lot to get into. I wanted to start with the Red Sox, who are off tonight. I think you know some of these numbers already when it comes to the Red Sox, but they lost the homestand to the Rays. My big takeaway watching the weekend was that's who the Red Sox want to be. That's who the Red Sox want to be. The Red Sox want to be the Rays. And you know what? It's not bad being the Rays right now. First place in the American League, third lowest payroll, a superstar in Caminero, and a great manager in Kevin Cash. It's not a bad place to be. I'm sure a lot of teams are probably going to try to copy that model and some teams just can't do it. The Red Sox are trying to do it. And just watching this weekend, can't help but thinking about if the Red Sox really want to go that route. Because, the route we're used to is them going battle for battle with the highest paid teams in the league, whether it's the Yankees or the Dodgers or anybody like that. That's just what we're used to. So we're uncomfortable looking at the Red Sox trying to be the Rays. And again, it's a little inexcusable at times that the Red Sox want to be the Rays because of their payroll, etc. But it's where we're at. But I couldn't help but wonder, when you think about your next manager of the Boston Red Sox, why not Kevin Cash? I mean, he's literally working that kind of team. He gets the most out of everything. It's like a towel. He keeps wringing it out and wringing it out and wringing it out until it's dry, and that's what the Rays are. Now, historically, you can look at the Red Sox versus the Rays. Red Sox have 4 championships. The Rays, nothing. The Rays are a bad organization, but you know what? They know how to get young prospects and bring talent to major leagues. But it's what I saw this weekend. They manufactured runs. They had great managers. They had openers that could play. They kept them in games. And they have a slugger in the middle of their lineup that helps everybody out. And I think the Red Sox want that. I think they want that when it comes to Roman Anthony. But just watching over the weekend, that's what I saw. Kevin Cash, former Red Sox, won a World Series with him, I believe, in 2007. Came back a couple of years later. Has managed in the American League East before. That's the guy. I know there'll be other names like Torey Lovello and others to that degree. No. Watching the way Kevin Cash does it with the Rays, and if that's the way the Red Sox want to operate, I think he might be the right manager for that team. But the current team, led by Chad Tracy, the Red Sox this year, 3-22 when a starter doesn't go 6 innings. Tell me if you've heard that before. The Red Sox lose yesterday 4-1 to the Rays. They're now 17-23 on the season. It's the first time where the Red Sox have won 17 or fewer games in the first 40 games. They haven't done that since 1997. And what's going on with Trevor Story right now? If we want to be honest about the Red Sox, how can they be good when they have 3 hitters hitting under 200? But it all starts with Trevor Story, who can't hit right now. He can't field. He can't throw. He's not a leader by any means. And how about that stunt after Cora was fired? I want to talk to the front office. Yet every night, He's continued to get an opportunity to play at a premium position. And I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. They stink because they can't hit. And they keep throwing these guys out there. And at some point, when are they going to make a change? They play 162 games and they're 40 games in. I think I've seen enough. And I'll have more on Trevor Story coming up in just a little bit. But when you think about the Red Sox, when it comes to OPS, right? Of 177 qualifiers this year, they have 3 guys in the bottom 15 of OPS in Major League Baseball. Jarren Duran comes in at 163 with a 577 OPS. Trevor Story comes in at 174 of 177. His OPS is 520. And Caleb Durbin comes in at 176 of 177 with a 507 OPS. How do you expect to score runs and have a winning baseball team when you have guys in your lineup in the bottom 15 of 177 qualifiers in OPS? When do you make a change? When does it happen? All you got to do is look at the roster and look at the stats. It's time to make changes. You already did it with the manager. Why can't you do it with the shortstop? And oh, by the way, Joe, who would be the shortstop, you ask? Marcelo Meyer did not play all weekend. Didn't play Friday. There was a rain out Saturday, and didn't play on Sunday. Tell me how it makes sense. Please, someone help me. You have a guy hitting under 200, ranked 174 out of 177 in OPS. Can't field, can't throw. And Marcelo Meyer can't play? It's laughable. They need to do something about this. And I think they need to do it sooner than later. I know the money. I like these words. DFA. DFA him. He is not part of the solution. And do you want me to get on Durbin as well? He's got a good glove. He can't hit either. And Jarren Duran, we'll get to him coming up in a little bit. But you want that guy's leadership around the locker room with these young guys? He's lucky Roman Anthony's out of the lineup because that's why he's getting at bats. But I can't say the same for Trevor Story. It's time. 40 games is enough for me. It should be for you. It should be for Craig Breslow and the Boston Red Sox. Also, on the other side here, I got to give you some numbers regarding the Red Sox, where they rank amongst other major league teams. They're lucky that the rest of the league really sucks. And yes, they are only a couple of games out of a playoff spot. But isn't now the time to win those games instead of trotting out the same guys every day that can't hit? That's their issue. When are they going to be serious about making changes? Serious. You did it with the manager. Now you got to do it with these players. Sometimes you just got to take an L with some guys. And Trevor Story is a big loser. Your thoughts at 617-779-0985. We'll give into some of the other numbers regarding the Red Sox and what happened to Fenway Park being somewhat of a home field advantage. I got those numbers for you coming up next. We'll take a quick break. We got a lot going on tonight. Celtic stuff. We got more on the Patriots as well. We got Skaz here, Street Team Joe Dawson. I'm Joe Murray here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
More Joe Murray coming up on The Sports Hub.
Get the 1, 2, 3 in there. Go ahead. See Street Team Joe. What's he wearing back there? A NBA Finals t-shirt? Well, I got to give you my Bally's pick of the night. Bally's pick of the night. Brought to you by Bally's Lincoln. My pick for every night. Bally's has 4,000 slots, 100 table games, concerts, dining, a full hotel, and spa. Visit Bally'sLincoln.com. Follow Bally's Lincoln on Instagram. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem 877-9-GAMBLE. Well, I think the Lakers get swept tonight. I think it's all done for them. So I'm gonna take the over 214.5 in the Thunder Lakers game tonight. I think the Lakers do everything they can to win, but in the end, SGA. Could this be LeBron James' last game tonight? Skaz is already shaking his head no.
No, Joe. If it was his last game, we would know. He would certainly let us know that.
So you don't think he would be like Brock Lesnar and just leave his boots in the ring?
Oh, I'm sure Brock Lesnar's never coming back to wrestling, Joe. Those guys always stay retired.
Well, he left his boots in the ring.
Well, yeah, so he'll never be back. Him and John Cena both, I'm sure.
John Cena left his boots in the ring too.
Yeah, and he's never coming back.
I mean, Triple H did and The Undertaker, and they never came back.
Well, Triple H has health.
That's true.
Health.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So LeBron and those guys aren't on the same level. Or are they on the same level?
LeBron probably a little bit of a step above, but I just can't imagine LeBron James' last game being on Prime Video on a Monday night at 10:30, Joe.
That's how sad the Lakers are right now.
That feels... I think Jake Seymour might have had the line earlier today that LeBron has outlasted cable at this point, but I hope he doesn't play his last game on a Monday night on Amazon Prime. Even as a Celtics fan, I don't hope that for LeBron.
You know what's funny? When I was a sophomore or junior in high school, I can't remember, there used to be these high school books that came out, but it was like high schools everywhere. Every high school would get like some sort of magazine about stories from high school kids. And LeBron James was on the front cover of one of the ones I had. And they were like, this is the next superstar from Akron, Ohio, Notre Dame, whatever he went to. I still remember the day that I found out about LeBron James. You know who else I found out about one day? Leonard Fournette. When I was like, oh, this is going to be the next big guy. He's going to LSU. I mean, he was all right.
October 1st, 2001, I believe, was the first time LeBron showed up on an ESPN.
Wow. All right, so I must have been 2000, and then I saw him in 01. Okay.
I think.
All right. Well, maybe it's not going to be. Maybe all that hype I just gave it for being his last game really won't happen. Hey, Skaz, the Red Sox aren't good.
I would agree with that.
And I think they're not good because they have hitters hitting under 200. Would you agree?
I think there's a lot of reasons they're not good, Joe, but that's certainly one of them.
That's at least one that you could understand, right?
Sure, I can grasp that.
So why do you think they keep inserting Trevor Story in the lineup every day?
Well, because they pay him a lot. I think that has a lot to do with it. He's also one of the guys which isn't really, those are not good reasons, Joe. I'm not saying that's why he should be in there, but if I had to guess, it's because of the money he makes and the fact that fans, although they may not like him, they do know who he is, which is becoming more and more rare on this Red Sox team to have anybody that you recognize at points.
Well, I would start with Trevor Story. I just would move Marcelo Meyer there. Put Monasterio at second and call it a day. How do you feel about that?
I don't love it either, but at this point, I don't love really anything they're doing.
Well, did you know his first 14 games this year, he batted 131 with one home run? That was a 354 OPS. Did you know his last 23 games, he's batting 213 with a 563 OPS and one home run? Would you say that's an improvement?
No.
And then he had one good game, April 12th, where he went 4 for 5. Outside of that, he stinks. Did you know last year he batted 337 with 5 homers in his first 23 games? Then he went in the toilet, and then he finished the last 96 games batting 294 with 18 homers. Do they think they're going to get that kind of run from him? Why is he still here? I would like that answered. Just somebody tell me. Just tomorrow when they go out there. What's going on with Trevor Story? He's back in there at short. Why? Also, why didn't Marcelo Meyer play all weekend? Did he do something? You know, a rainy day and a Saturday in Boston, Skaz, you can get yourself in trouble. Nothing to do, malls everywhere, maybe some walking around the Seaport area or Ubering around. Why didn't he play? I need more on that. How about more Marcelo Meyer, less Trevor Story? And I don't think I'm like beating a drum here or anything like that. Am I wrong? Would I rather a guy who hits 230 or a guy who hits 190? It's bothering me. You know what else is bothering me? Do you know where the Red Sox rank in terms of offense at home this year? Batting average, 27th. OBP, 26. Slugging, 30th. That would be last, right? 30. They're also 30th in home runs. They're 29th in runs and 29th in OPS. The Red Sox have scored 17 runs in their last 9 games. Joe Math, you ready for this? Here we go, Dawson. You ready? Tell me if I'm right. 17 runs, 9 games. 17 goes into 9. 1.9. 1.9. How can you win games when you score 1.9 points per game? I got another one for you. Did you guys see Mickey Gasper this weekend? He's got a great stash. He's got a fantastic stash.
You're buying stock on Joe.
No. I think he's better than everything.
He's better than everything?
I think his little spark in the lineup over the one game. I realize he can hit better than everybody else. I don't need to see anything else. Now, I'm not buying the stock.
I mean, it sounds like you are.
I'm telling you that Mickey Gasper has as many RBI at Fenway Park this season as Roman Anthony. 1.
Not exactly a high bar you're setting.
1. How?
I would say Roman Anthony's been hurt, Joe.
Yeah, he's played, though.
He also bats leadoff. You know, I think the Red Sox fans, if I'm trying to defend Roman Anthony here.
Good luck. Now, later on tonight, I already asked, you weren't here last week, maybe. I said, are the Red Sox better without Roman Anthony? Were you there for that one?
I was here for that, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think they're better without a hurt Roman Anthony.
Jerks.
I can tell you, though, they certainly are better without Alex Cora.
Thank you. They're 7-6 under Chad Tracy.
That's better than they were.
Better than 500, right? 1.9 runs a game at Fenway Park this year. Guys, you got to be embarrassed. That's embarrassing. You know what I'm going to tell? Tell Strega Dave not to let him in anymore. How about that? You know, they all do the poses outside of Strega. Don't let him in anymore. Right? When they come looking, nope. Once your batting average is over 250, you're allowed back at Strega. 1.9 runs at Fenway? You mean to tell me people, dude, I'll buy more of those little koozie coolers. 1.9 runs per game. Are you kidding me? That's a joke and laughable. I'm sorry. They have scored less runs in 40 games. The last team to do it, the damn Green Monster wasn't built yet. I almost lost it there.
Excuse me, Joe?
That one almost slipped. The Green Monster was not built yet the last time they've scored this many runs through 40 games. Yes, that's a deep breath, everybody. It's a big breath. I want to watch baseball. I want to watch good baseball. Instead, I got Street Team Joe telling me it's the worst brand of baseball he's ever seen, and he doesn't even watch baseball, and it's the worst. Actually, Joe, it is the worst ever. Joe, it's the worst baseball we've ever seen. And the 1997 Red Sox, do you know what they did when they sucked that year? They got Pedro Martinez the next year. So, I don't know. That's all I'm looking forward to now is what are they going to do next? God, I just want games in the summer. And you know what? If they hit like 4 home runs a game and sucked, I'd watch every night. Well, at least they hit for power. Now I need to look up the 1997 Red Sox. Was that Jose Offerman? 1997 Red Sox. Baseball Reference. Who was on that crap team?
How about Mo Vaughn?
I liked Mo Vaughn.
John Valentin?
I liked him.
Noma?
The pride of Seton Hall.
Tim Naring?
Was one of my favorites.
Darren Bragg? Troy O'Leary?
He was awesome.
Reggie Jefferson?
He used to hit. He hit one at Toronto once, left-handed, like 480 feet.
Some guy named Rudy Pemberton?
Rudy Pemberton, big boy. But
Jeff
yes,
Fry?
that year was Mo Vaughn, Jeff Fry, Nomar.
They had 230 home run hitters, Joe. No one else hit over 20.
Was it Nomar and Mo Vaughn?
Yes.
Do you think this team will have two guys who hit 30 combined?
Yes.
You do. Two guys will hit 30 combined. Hey, do you think Alex Cora is still going to come through on that bet if a guy hits 20 home runs? Remember he said he'd donate to the Jimmy Fund if guys hit over 20 home runs?
No, I bet he holds true to that.
Do you think somebody will hit over 20 home runs?
Yes.
Who?
Willier.
What's he at now?
Let's find out.
What about Contreras? Where's he at? Anyways, the rest of that team. Will Cordero. Oh, no, he got benched.
Willier has 6.
Okay, so between him and Contreras, they have 13. So that's almost half. Troy O'Leary, you're right. Darren Bragg was in center. Did they have another outfielder then? Will Cordero, what a bad guy. He had to. They had to move on from him. Oh, Shane Mack was on that team. Man, did they suck. Way back Wasden. Jim Corsi, rest in peace, from Newton. Met him, nice guy. Tom Gordon, dude, had the best over-the-top curveball. They called him Flash. I think he played for the Yankees later on. Anyways. It's all bad. I would like to be positive, everybody. But when they are the worst team in the league and you have multiple guys hitting under 200, you need to make some changes. Let's go to the phones here. Let's talk to Jay in the car. Jay.
Hey, we've got an unfortunate situation because they need Story to hit, because if he continues to play like this, they will get nothing for him at the trade line. They won't even be able to move the contract. Even if he's hitting, they probably have to eat the money. That's why I think they're playing him. They need him to get on a heater.
Do you think he's going to get one?
No. I think it's that bad. And the worst part will be they'll probably get, him and the third baseman going, and then all of a sudden they'll be in the second wild card, and they'll be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't trade anybody. It's going to be a nightmare, Joe. It's going to be a nightmare the whole season.
I don't like nightmares.
Yeah.
Can't go back to sleep after them.
Yeah. Nightmare on Lansdowne Street.
Ooh! You get it? Elm Street, Lansdowne Street. Do the kids get it? Dawson got that? Just want to make sure. How about Alex in Cambridge? Hey, Alex.
Yeah, I think Roman Anthony burned himself at the World Baseball Classic. He hasn't hit a home run since then.
He has? Yeah, he has.
But you know what I mean.
I think so. Okay. Thank you.
You think Roman Anthony burnt himself out at the World Baseball Classic, Joe?
No.
How's Aaron Judge doing this year?
But mind's eye tells me he's doing okay.
Yeah, he leads the league in home runs.
My mind's eye. I haven't looked at all the stats, though.
He's doing all right. He was at the World Baseball Classic, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Xander Bogaerts, I believe, is the best hitter on the Padres this season. I think he was at the World Baseball Classic.
Who else was on that World Baseball Classic team?
Let's see. Kyle Schwarber. I don't know how he's doing this year.
He just hit his 400th home run. With what team's he on now? Cubs? Or no, sorry, 200th home run.
200th? No, got to be more than that.
I thought.
Right?
No, I don't know. He hit a home run the other day, and I couldn't believe he's had that many. I'm still looking at my 1997. When I saw the name Will Cordero, I'm like, didn't he get... Thought he got, like, kicked off the team or something. Because I think he was a bad guy, now that I look at it. Kyle Schwarber, home runs for his career. He is sitting at 356. Yes, he has 200 home runs, with the Phillies. Imagine that. He has 203 home runs towards the end of his career. Listen to this. 46, 47, 38, 56, 16. Do you know he played with the Red Sox the year before? Wait a second. Kyle Schwarber, since leaving the Red Sox, do we talk about this enough? Do you think it's been spoken to? He's had 46, 47, 38, 56, and they let him go? That's bad. That, I would say, is bad. Man, I don't know if that's talked about yet as their biggest, wow. That one's bad. All right, well, we got to go to the headlines. Now I'm upset. Could you make a team made up of players the Red Sox have moved on from? I'd like Dawson to do that. Do you think Dawson can do that? Come up with I want Dawson to make a team based off guys who have moved on. I don't know where they're going to play. Just figure it out, all right? Because I bet you the guys they moved on from are a lot better than whatever we're watching now. Go to work. Go do that job. You go do that. We'll go to break here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Sports Hub headlines.
Well, there's no sports on tonight, so what do we do? Well, you got Pistons Cavs game 4. Pistons lead 2-1. Lakers Thunder trying to sweep the Lakers. Wild and Avalanche 8 o'clock tonight on that one. Is it rumor season? Is that what's going on right now? Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. I heard rumors about trades. I heard rumors about Patriots opening night. I've heard a lot of rumors about Giannis and Jaylen Brown. I'm hearing a lot. It's rumor season, baby. I got a rumor that I do want to share with you coming up in just a little bit, but we were talking former Red Sox. And this from our intern Double D, Triple D, Dawson DeBarry. Dawson, do you want to read this list for us? Can you hear me? Do you want to read the list for us, is what I asked.
All right.
So and by the way, this is a list of people. Put your headphones on, please.
Starting at catcher.
He can't hear me, can he?
Christian Vasquez.
Hang on. Put your headphones on.
The jack is messed up.
Oh, so
we'll send him in there.
He can't hear me. Okay. All right. So just give me your list.
No, we're sending him in.
Okay.
There.
All right.
We're sending him in. We have somebody. There's a headphone jack issue back here. I don't know. Not sure who it is, but someone left a piece of their headphones in the jack, I believe.
And it's not coming out?
No.
Uh-oh.
I think it's been like that for a while, if we're being honest. But
wait a second.
I don't sit over there too often, so.
It's not you.
No, certainly not me.
Street Team Joe, did you sit there?
It was not Street Team Joe. I can attest to that.
You know what's funny? I kept looking at him, and he couldn't hear me. I go, can you put your headphones on? And he just kept going. So again, you guys got a lot going on back there while I'm yelling back.
A lot going on.
So Jake has left the building.
He's out.
Kinda. Street Team Joe is back there.
He's got takes.
Oh, I can't wait. And Dawson DeBarry is here, whose internship ends next Monday.
Yep, Monday's the last day.
Putting your ass to work. So I asked this question to come up with a list of Red Sox that are playing elsewhere that you could make it an all-roster team of them. Who do you got?
So the catcher of that team would be Christian Vasquez. Not many catchers have come through, so he would be the main one. He's having a decent season for Houston right now, but the trade they sent him away for pretty good. First base, I have Kyle Schwarber, who has only played first base for the Red Sox.
But that's fine. He fits in.
Second base, I put Alex Bregman there, just because we're going to have Devers at third base.
Okay.
So those two fit in. Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts, the only above-average hitter on the San Diego Padres this year. Mm-hmm. Then the outfield is the 2018 outfield. It's Andrew Benintendi in left, Jackie Bradley Jr. in center, and Mookie Betts in right field.
Can we add Pipes O'Neill to that?
Who? Tyler O'Neill?
I think you got to probably put him over JBJ at this point. JBJ is down with the bananas at this point.
Yeah. Which
half the Red Sox roster might be, sometime next year.
Yeah. How about, can we put Rob Refschneider on there?
Yeah.
Instead of Benintendi. Is Benintendi still in the league?
Yeah, he's playing for the White Sox.
Oh, okay.
Hit lead off for them, I'm pretty sure.
I don't want to derail this whole segment, but I do think maybe at some point this summer we will have to evaluate who will be the next Red Sox to be a banana, because there are some serious candidates on this roster, I think. Trevor Story could be a banana next year.
I don't think he would do that.
I mean, I don't know.
A lot of money.
He does, but some of the guys that have been bananas have had quite a bit of money.
Tristan Casas.
He would be a good candidate.
Not a bad one. All right, we don't have to. Back to Dawson's list.
You know what, those guys? Just a little bookmark.
Yes.
On a summer night when we need to just pull the lever, the banana lever, we can just do our tiers of next Red Sox Savannah banana. All right. And your pitching staff here, Dawson?
I only had two. So I had Chris Sale and Nathan Eovaldi. Still doing it. Chris Sale pitching into the 8th inning the other day, throwing 99. Somehow still doing it for the Braves. Then Nathan Eovaldi was just still such a stud for the Rangers on a long-term deal now.
Can we put Kenley Jansen on the list?
Kenley Jansen, closer. Hasn't been good the last couple of years.
Priester, is he still?
Quinn Priester's on the IL. He hasn't pitched this year.
Kyle
Harrison. There's so many names that they've let go of. Like
How about Drew Pomeranz?
Drew Palmer.
Can
It's
we put that one on there?
well,
It was a long time ago, but still, he's in the league.
yeah. I mean, he had like a 3-year gap in his career from 2021 to till last
Fine,
year.
Still counts.
Kike Hernandez.
Kiki.
Still kicking around with the Dodgers.
Anybody else still
Was
with the
Adam
Dodgers?
Duvall still playing for a little while or no?
Duval, you said?
Yeah.
I haven't heard his name in a long
He
time.
kind of stunk, though, so
Yeah.
now we're reaching. Trying to think of other Reds. But, Joe, you bring up a good point. They've let a lot of talent walk out the door.
This is why they have guys batting 200. What major league team has more than 3 guys under 200?
Just the Red Sox. Nobody else.
Like the Mets stink. Have we looked at theirs?
Well, the Red Sox have 3 of the bottom 10 hitters in baseball currently in their lineup every single day. Now, one of them, you can argue, has been the best defensive third baseman, but still, he's providing 0 to your lineup. Trevor Story is a nothing. Jarren Duran he's been better as of late, but like with the outfield logjam, he's clearly been the worst player this season.
Bo Bichette's batting 222 with 2 home runs and 16 RBI. It's still better than Trevor Story.
Way better.
I mean, they have Marcus Simeon. He's 225. I mean, they stink, right? I mean, they're bad.
They're just as bad as the Red Sox right now.
I'm just looking at their first baseman, 231. What's Juan Soto doing? He's 264. Wow, he's bad.
Well, he was hurt for a lot of the season, so he's just getting back. He's been much, much better since he got back from injury.
But, I mean, at least the Mets stink. Well, their left fielder's batting 207.
Who's playing left field for them right now?
For them, it's Brett Batty.
Oh, yeah. Wow, he's been playing left. He's third base, second base, first base.
And Francisco Alvarez is their catcher, but at least he has 4 home runs. Man, they stink. But is this like the league now?
It kind of is. Like, the entire American League kind of just stinks outside of the Yankees and Rays. Like, they had the American League has 3 teams over 500 right now. Like that's insane.
Oh, we missed. Does Erod count?
Erod, yeah, he does
very,
count.
Very good in the World Baseball Classic.
And he just threw 8 innings the other night against the Mets. 8 innings, 1 run.
Is Michael Wacha still in the league?
I think he's still pitching for the Royals, yeah. But he was like a 1-year deal. He was never going to stay
Doesn't
past the
matter.
1
He's
year.
on the list.
Yeah.
The list is God. So Devers at third, Bogarts, Bregman, and Schwarber. Think about that.
That's an insane infield.
Mookie Betts in the outfield with whoever, Pipes, O'Neill,
We could have put
Rob Ruffschneider,
JD too at DH. We didn't even have a DH.
JD Martinez. Wait, who?
JD Martinez.
Who's he play for?
Well, he's retired now, but not in the league anymore.
He doesn't count.
But they let him go.
They did let him go. Who did he finish with?
I believe he last played for the Mets.
Oh,
Or maybe the Dodgers, like one of those teams.
I remember that now.
Yeah.
Big size, man. Big size.
Not good.
Let's take some calls, Dawson, while you're sitting right here. Justin's in line.
Hey, Joe, it's Justin. I just want to say that list that Dawson just read off is wretched, but I wanted to talk about the Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox are a minor league operation right now, and Joe, it's beyond fixable at this point, I believe. I'm the biggest Red Sox fan in this town, but I'm going to tell you that this is beyond fixable, and they're not going to do anything in the playoffs, I don't believe, Joe.
Playoffs?
2 games out.
I haven't been able to use that one in a long time. Playoffs? We're talking playoffs? How about Ben in Nashua? Ben,
Joe, how you doing?
how you doing?
Not too bad. Just finished the Kevin Hart roast. Not sure if you saw that.
I saw a little of one. Yeah, I saw Cat Williams.
Yeah, that was pretty good. The Rock was good as well.
Yeah, using the Draymond.
Yeah, I don't even know why Draymond was there, but
Putting a D in front of everything.
what was that?
Draymond puts a D in front of everything.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good. Yep.
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of years left on Devers' contract, but would you be interested in a story for Devers' swap?
Well, how much money is the Giants eating?
Well, if they're getting Story, not too much, but at least it's something.
Can you just give me a beef before we go? Thank you, Ben. Dawson, what do they do if they're not going to get Rafael Devers, right?
No, the only scenario where that would even make sense is if the whole beef was with Cora. But Breslow has said on and on that he doesn't want a DH that's just going to sit at DH all season.
Is that
and
what
that's
he is now?
It's always been that way. He said that before he traded Devers.
He's never played the field this year.
I mean, he has played first base this year, but Contreras has been the Red Sox best player. Why would you move him off of first base for a much worse defender in Devers?
What about his hand?
I mean, he might be in the lineup tomorrow.
Who
he said
plays first base if his hand's hurt?
Monasterio would be, and it's not great. He's been the backup all year.
Who else can play first?
On the Major League roster?
Gasper?
Mickey Gasper could. Outside of that, I don't think there's anyone on the team that's played first base. Caleb Durbin certainly isn't going to play first base moving corner to corner. He's 5'6". Yeah. I mean, Yoshida took ground balls at first for 2 days in Worcester last year. I don't know.
Trevor Story?
I don't think he would do that, but he's not in a position to deny a position change, but he would, because that's just how the Red Sox operate.
Okay. Well, Skaz, keep your hand on the button here. Steve is in Hyde Park. Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Hello.
I wanted to give a shout-out to Bobby Orr.
Shout out Bobby Orr.
Not only as a fantastic athlete, but as a fantastic human being. I was only 10 and a half when they won in 70, so if I was older, I'd really have some stories. But that man, they started the WHA because of him, and, if you, me, or anybody else was him, right, we could cause havoc in the States, hide out in Canada, cause havoc in Canada, hide out in the States. This guy is fantastic. He's so underrated. If there was another league, he would have been in it. I mean, he doesn't get enough credit. I was in there for his statue. The guy is just so humble, and there was nothing like him getting the puck. And he had a mean streak. It was real small, but he had a mean streak. Gordie Howe laid him out when he was 18. He got up.
Steve. Hi. What made you call in to talk about this?
Because Sunday was the 56th anniversary, and I just think the guy is the most underrated in sports.
Okay, and then here's another thing. Do you think Bobby Orr could fight off the aliens?
I'm kind of hard of hearing at my old age. Do I think Bobby Orr is what?
What part of Hyde Park are you from?
I actually grew up the town over, but I came to work at the Stop and Shop.
Wait a second. Wait, are you from Hyde Park or not?
I'm from Milton, but I came to Hyde Park in 76.
No!
What the hell was that, Joe?
That was like The Departed when he grew up in the South Shore, but spent weekends in Southie and said he was from South. Out.
What was that? Usually, no offense, Joe, but it's us that derails the show. It's you or me for the most Street Team Joe for the most part. But
no,
this time,
Bobby Orr. You don't say you're from Hyde Park.
That's what you're taking.
And lived in Milton
with that call.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yes.
Not the fact that he's celebrating the 56th anniversary, a big one. We usually go out of our way to celebrate 56th anniversaries.
Was that the last time they won a championship?
Those are big ones.
It was his diving goal on Mother's Day.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, you knew that?
I saw it on Twitter.
Okay, that's a good answer.
I'm going to guess that's not where that guy saw it.
No.
If I had to go out on a limb.
But I did want to know. So I was asked today, guys, on Boston's Enter the Chat, Nesson, 4 o'clock every day, if you could pick 3 Boston athletes to either meet or fight the aliens, who would they be? Think about that one. All right, we'll put a little pin in it.
It's a long question.
But I did ask him if he thought Bobby Orr could fight the aliens, but he couldn't hear me. He loved Bobby Orr a lot. Thinks he's underrated? How is Bobby Orr underrated?
Undeniably, like a top. I don't even know where he would be ranked. Like top 10.
Ray Bourque's one of the greatest hockey players of all time. Would you say?
Yeah.
And people still think Bobby Orr is better. And Ray Bourque is like top 10 or whatever, 15, 20 of all time.
Yeah.
And then Chara. Chara would be a good one to fight the aliens.
He would.
He's big.
Big dude.
He's tall. He can run. Right?
It's a great candidate.
He was one of them, man.
I think I'd agree on that one. Can run a long distance.
Larry Bird was my other. And who was my third now? Who was my third? Oh, Marvin Hagler. Because he's a boxer. I mean, what do you want me to go? Rocky Marciano? You still hear about it? Guys, you go up in Raynham. I bet you it's close enough. Rocky Marciano stories?
Oh, yeah.
Told you
everybody's got one.
I did a meet and greet at a Dunks in Brockton. Do you know how many people told me they knew Rocky Marciano that day? And it was funny because the kid I was driving in with on the street team, I go, dude, I bet you we hear a lot about Rocky Marciano today. And I heard so many guys, man, I knew Rocky Marciano back in the 60s, man. And I just was counting them out loud. But Marvin Hagler can at least fight. Or could at least fight. Dawson, thank you.
Of course.
We have a list.
Yeah.
You have a list coming up.
We got some trade candidates.
Yes, because this is a project we had you do a week ago that now is being confirmed. And I threw this project at you tonight, and I think you aced it.
Thank you.
So you're doing well on your internship. How about that? This hour of the sports has been brought to you by Valvoline. It's an oil change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You can save 15% off an extra oil change at Valvoline. It's an oil change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray.
You're listening to Joe Murray on 90.
sports tonight, but we're hearing a lot about the Celtics and Giannis. Bucks seeking offers on the Greek Freak. NBA tonight, Pistons, Cavs. Pistons up 2-1 in that series. Later on tonight, Thunder look to sweep and end LeBron James' life and season. And the NHL, Wild Avalanche just about to get underway as well. And the Cowboys, Eagles, Sunday night. That will be the opening weekend finale. Headlines, they are brought to you by Boston Prolotherapy. Don't let joint pain keep you off the course or trail. Eliminate that pain with Dr. Franke of Boston Prolotherapy. I'm Joe Murray.
Listen to it, laugh at it, get mad at it, agree with it, argue about it. It is Boston Sports. Boston Sports. And it is all we do. 98.5, the Sports Hub.
You play any guitar, Dawson?
No. No musical instruments for me.
No.
Maybe the recorder in third grade.
Can you sing?
No.
What about the cowbell?
I could play some cowbell, but I bet.
Have you ever done karaoke?
Maybe once or twice.
What were your songs?
I feel like Don't Stop Believing's my go-to if I were to do karaoke.
It's just a small town girl. All right. We'll work on that. Skaz, you were in the Narragansetts this weekend. How was that?
It was very nice, Joe. Nice little area down there, North Kingstown.
How's the ride?
Not bad at all.
Well, a little rain this weekend.
Little rain this weekend, felt bad, but no, everything was very nice.
Was there
Turned out well.
Narragansett beers going flowing down there?
There were some Gansets.
Yeah, the Gansets are the best.
Some Whalers. Oh yeah, a lot of local stuff. Some what is it? The Dell's Lemonade there.
Oh
yeah.
I love Dell's Lemonade.
Who doesn't, Joe?
That's what when last time I talked to Joe Mazzulla. Not basketball, not 3-point.
No, of course.
Dell's Lemonade. Oh, a nice cold one on the beach, baby. Oh.
Almost there, Joe. Almost there.
We are. When is it officially? Because I know, isn't Memorial Day like 2 weekends?
Yeah.
You know what? Out on that. I don't want there to be the Memorial Day weekend and then the end of the month. Like, it should be Memorial Day weekend, then you're in June, right? Am I musing right now at 8 o'clock? Is this what's going on right now?
It's a Monday. I'll allow it.
Anyways, while we're at it, what the hell street team Joe eating back there?
I'll give you one guess.
Chipotle.
And did he go get it himself?
You jerk. Are you serious? Do you think they picked it up at that Chipotle?
Of course,
yeah.
Yes.
So you mean to tell me that someone gets a ping, pick up Chipotle and drive it to City Side Building, and when they look at it, it's not even 0.1 mile.
No.
What is that?
600 feet.
Is that what it says? So they know. They're like, yeah, we're getting a tip, baby. And do you think they drive over, or do you think they walk it over?
I just launched that thing. You kidding me? Over there, just
a little Kareem hook shot.
Yeah, you're close enough.
And then Joe goes out there, and is it at the front door, where the front door, or where?
Oh, Luis brought it in for him.
Luis,
he's so used to it at this point. Even Luis is looking out for him.
He didn't even get the assist. Oh God, you and Milliken. Now that today's Milliken's birthday, I love him.
Oh, shout out. Happy birthday, Milliken.
And I say this out of love, okay? But one day, I was here a little early. It might have been like 4 o'clock. And I see a guy deliver 99 to his car. And I caught him. And I said it, hey, I got you. And he goes, you should have saw his face. He was like a deer in headlights. And I go, dude, did you seriously just get 99 delivered to the parking lot?
Like to his window?
And he goes, yeah, I have a deal with the guy, is what he said.
A deal with the guy, like some shady underground 99 deal.
But I was like, hey, who's your
who's your 99 guy? We got a 99 guy, Smitty.
We have a couple of 99 guys. I love the 99 Gold Fever wings all day, baby. Oh, the double
Fantastic.
XL order with a nice side of fries.
Hit or miss though, 99s.
No, never. No. That's why. You know what it is, Dawson? Got to know what to order. You know what they make that's sneaky good? A flatbread pizza.
Never had it.
I'm not. Well, now you know.
Yeah. I'll have to try it next time I hit the nines.
You like Gold Fever wings?
Oh yeah, those are great.
See, you got to keep. Sometimes you just got to keep it in the You know what else they make? Mozzarella moons. They're little moons of cheese with breading. Anyways. Well, it sounds like you have a list that's been growing, Dawson.
Yeah, we got 6 trade candidates for the Boston Red Sox. They're all right-handed or switch-hitting infielders. That's what you wanted.
Just so you know, this was a project. We asked Austin because it was funny because I asked for it and then Skaz was like, "Hey, what do you do with that list?" Okay, I'm serious about this. The Red Sox need a right-handed bat
badly.
I think it's better they do it now. So when the next GM or manager takes over, they have something in place. My guy is Mike Trout.
Okay.
But that's a very, very, very slippery slope. The money,
injuries,
the age, what do you give up, luxury tax.
He also has a no trade clause.
There's
so
that too.
They have all the leverage in that deal.
Also, who can they even trade?
They got a lot of pitching prospects, a ton of pitching prospects they could use as trade assets. The position players have been thinning out recently because they use a lot of them to get Garrett Crochet, and they traded the password. They traded lower level prospect guys like Nick York in the last couple of years. So on the position player side, they're more thin, but they have a plethora of young minor league arms that they can trade that would have a ton of value, like Anthony Ianson, Marcus Phillips, who they draft last year, Kyson Witherspoon. Obviously, they have Tolley and Early if they wanted to use those guys. Doesn't seem very likely at this point because they are both helping you win games. But I came up with this list, and the first name is a guy that's really struggling right now, which makes it a really good time to call the Padres because Fernando Tatis Jr. is on a mega deal, and he currently has 0 home runs this season. But that doesn't tell the whole story of Fernando Tatis.
Yeah, what's going on there with him?
So basically, Tatis is doing everything that he's done to an elite level throughout his career except for hit home runs and pull the ball as much as he has. He's 98th percentile in hard hit percentage. 60% of the time he makes contact, it's hard hit, which is 95 miles an hour or more.
Hey, can I just stop you on that? Why do I care about that?
Because it's a sign that positive regression is coming. If
positive regression?
Yeah, like regression to the mean. Like, there's no way Fernando Tatis is going to have 0 home runs this season. They're coming. Like, he's hitting
Is this
the
like
ball.
how Bogarts was with them a little while ago, but now he's their best hitter?
No, because Bogarts, his swing speed has gone down every single year the last 5 years, except for this year. They gained it back. So he's having more of a resurgence. With Tatis, like, you look at his baseball savant, his average exit velocity, 90th percentile. He's one of the best defenders in baseball. He's playing right field and second base for the Padres right now. But then the red flag to me is his whiff percentage is comparable to Trevor Story, right? Which is not good. He's whiffing 30% of the time he swings. But he is chasing half of the time as Trevor Story. So that's why there's just he's one of those guys where he's going to figure it out. He's still only 27 years old. He hit 400 in the World Baseball Classic with 5 home runs for the DR. Like, he's not just a bad baseball player all of a sudden. I think it's been a bad month. And AJ Preller's crazy. I think he's one of 1 or 2 GMs in the entire league that would even consider trading a guy like Tatis at this point, but who knows? We just shouted out Milliken. He was talking about it on Section 10 today about Fernando Tatis. And
so the Fernando Tatis stuff is happening, or at least it's being talked about.
It's being spoken
What's
about
the
a
money?
little bit.
What's the money?
Let me see.
Always comes down, and this is the voice of Dawson Dabari, Triple D, student at Dean College.
Yep,
graduating soon.
Nope, 2 more years.
Never mind. Kidding. That's
halfway through.
He's almost. That's how kid's got an internship, but he's got 2 more years to go. He's going to take my job soon.
Nobody could replace you, Joe.
Well, no, I'm replaceable though. Nobody could replace me.
No,
but I am replaceable.
So his contract, 14 years, $340 million. So that has him extended through 2034. So this would be a guy where you're buying for the future. You're not buying for now, which would be idiotic with where this team is. Which is why I think that he would be a great candidate for Craig Breslow to try to save his job with. Because I think he is really teetering on the edge. We're at that point, like 3.5, 4 years, where if a Red Sox GM isn't doing well, that they get fired.
Okay, here's another. Okay, give me the list and then we'll talk.
Okay, so Fernando Tatis is the number one.
Okay,
Ketel Marte of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Yep. Zach Neto of the Los Angeles Angels. Isaac Paredes from Houston.
Okay.
And Mark Vientos from the Mets.
Okay, so Street Team Joe, could you please come up to the microphone, please? We need a Street Team Joe sounder. What would it be?
I don't know. It's a great question.
Is he now coming into the studio? Oh, yeah, the damn thing doesn't work.
Yeah,
Tell me likey. Tell me want wingy.
Uh-oh, it's a chunky.
It's a chunky. Uh-oh, you got a chunky.
Oh, Joe. This is an experiment from Skaz earlier today. So Skaz in our chat said, "Hey, how many of those names do you think Street Team Joe knows?" So will you say the names again to us, Dawson?
Should we go one at a time?
Yeah,
one at a time. Fernando Tatis Jr.
Padres.
Okay.
He's okay.
You know him.
It would be embarrassing if I didn't know him.
Okay.
That was the one that I knew you were going to get.
What was my over-under? 1.5?
1.5 was the over.
All right, give me some difficult ones. Give me more of the difficult ones.
Zach Neto.
Never heard of him. What position does he play?
Shortstop.
He's a right-handed hitter.
Power hitter?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, no idea who he is.
Okay. What team is he on again?
The Angels.
Okay, so you don't know what team he's on?
Listen, I know the names, okay? It's not about me. It's about you.
What about Mark Vientos?
No clue who that guy is.
And who is
And this is an MVP candidate?
No, trade candidate.
These are trade candidates, power hitters that the Red Sox could trade
And
for.
how's he doing this year?
This year he has hit 5 home runs and he's hitting 230. For the Mets.
Mets. He's on the Mets.
Okay. Well,
we did mention him earlier.
His stats don't sound that, that extravagant.
Give him another guy.
Make it less hard. No, I asked for 2. I over.
No, I'm going to give you the harder one, and then I'm going to give you the easy one to see if you can get the second one. Isaac Paredes.
Never heard of him.
Third baseman.
You heard of this
Astros.
guy? Okay. Should I know? Out of those,
he's on the Astros.
Out of those 3 names,
I feel like you should know him.
He's not a household name, though.
No, but I would know him more than the other guys.
Okay. All right,
he's
last
an
one.
all-star. Isaac Paredes.
Yep.
Maybe one-time All-Star. Yeah, I think maybe last year he was. Ketel Marte.
Oh, I know him. We tried to trade for him. Second baseman.
Yes. Second.
Diamondbacks?
Correct.
Damn, Joe got it.
2-time All-Star Isaac Paredes.
He is. He made 1 year at the Rays.
24 and 25.
So Joe got 2.
So I hit the over.
You hit the over?
Did anyone take the over?
I don't think we ever.
No one took the over. I beat the house. What was there one more name or is that it?
That was it, I believe.
Oh, Rafael Devers. but I
Yeah,
think
Devers
you've
was
heard
the
of him.
6th name.
He doesn't count.
He doesn't count.
Because then I'm getting him back. He's also a lefty.
But is it a cool? I did say this was the most boring lineup I've ever seen as a very limited outside fan, but I think
You'd be correct.
What year were you born?
1996.
It's the worst. It's the worst right now. It's the worst batting lineup of your lifetime.
Easily.
Joe, if it wasn't for Boston has entered the chat, I would be canceling my Nessun subscription for the product they're putting out in the field.
Put that on a billboard.
Wow.
Huh? What an endorsement for Boston has entered the chat.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Mr. Joe Murray saving
Nessun.
saving Nessun.
So I'm a hero.
You are a hero because that subscription would be canceled.
It's because your dad and mom like me?
Yes, it's because they love you. Yeah. Now you've got my mom to really enjoy your presence now. You won her over at Buffs.
There were 2 other
his mom
names.
over. Okay, what are you?
There were 2 other names thrown around. Matt Chapman.
Any relation to Tracy Chapman?
No.
In a fast car.
Okay, this one you
Is he a
should
pitcher?
know. No. He's a third baseman. You should know this one. Gleyber Torres.
Is he a Yankee?
He was a Yankee.
Okay,
he was a Yankee.
I know him.
He plays for the Tigers currently.
Gleyber Day.
All right, so 3 out of 7?
3 out of 7.
Yeah.
You know, that's better average than Trevor Story.
Yeah, that's a much better average.
That would lead the league.
We're setting a low bar here.
This is pitiful. This is pitiful. You still have the Nesson subscription, though.
I do, Joe, just for you. Nancy, somehow Paul and Nancy have figured out how to toggle on the apps, because usually they aren't, if it's not on YouTube TV, they're scrambling.
Yeah.
But they have figured out, and they've also figured out how to watch you on YouTube, which
That's
I was
awesome.
I was not, I did not think
they can see you right now.
Yeah, but I did not think they were capable of finding
Your
YouTube.
dad seems like a capable guy.
But like my mom, no chance.
I mean, he
she's
skipped out on your birth for the 86 World Series.
the 96.
Oh, 96,
yeah.
whatever, 96 World Series. Sorry.
Would that put me at the oldest in the room? No, that'd be 40. How old?
No,
are you?
you're Skaz is older than you. I'm 40.
No, but if I was born in 86.
Oh, yeah, I'd still be older than you.
What year were you born?
82.
82, okay.
I'm not a 70s baby.
Yeah. So you remember the Bird Celtics a little bit.
Larry Bird was laying down on the ground every time I watched him play.
Makes
It was
sense.
sad. And then, Skaz knows this, but McDonald's got the dream team. And I needed every cup. There were 12 players. I hated getting Patrick Ewing.
How many times did you get him?
Or Christian Laettner. I wanted Barkley. I wanted Pippen. I wanted Jordan. I wanted Malone. Can I do the whole team right now? David Robinson was another one. Who am I missing? Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. I don't know if I've said them all. Hang on, let me do it again. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, Christian Laettner, Chris Mullin, John Stockton, Patrick Ewing, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Junior.
Tim Hardaway. Sorry, Tim Hardaway.
He wasn't on the team.
No. Oh my God. Come on, Joe.
I think you're missing one, unless I didn't hear you say his name.
Chris Mullin, Tim Hardaway, John Stockton.
Phenomenal radio.
Is
Right
it
now.
a big one?
He has 6 championships.
I said Michael Jordan. Yeah, I said him already.
Yep.
Oh, Scottie Pippen.
There you go.
I said him though.
Okay. So yeah, you got the whole team.
Those cups though.
You had the
I
collector's
had every
item?
single one of them.
McDonald's has had some good collectors.
Dude, McDonald's
items.
when they had Jurassic Park in '96, that was where it was at.
Wait, what do you mean they had Jurassic Park?
They had Jurassic. Anything you had like a dinosaur on it.
I like the Monopoly from
I
McDonald's.
love them whenever you get the free fry or the meal. Did you ever see the documentary on it?
No, wasn't it you who told
They
me it was
caught people
rigged?
cheating.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, people were cheating on it.
They got him. They were like, "Hey, you want a prize? Come meet us at this place." And they'd show up and meet him, and then they'd arrest him. You would fall for that. I would too. I
Oh,
would fall for
100%.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since you guys are here, do you want to hang out another segment?
Why not?
We're just cool, just hanging out, guys. We're just hanging out.
This is what happens, Celtics and Bruins and Red Sox. This is what happens. When
We
you guys
have
fail
an
us.
intern in Dawson Dabari, and we have Street Team Joe, not from the Street Team anymore, but he's still stuck with the name forever. And Skaz off a wedding in
I'm
Narragansett.
going to slowly or move to Big Joe.
I don't like that.
No.
You don't like it as
It
much?
doesn't
All
fit.
right, fine.
No.
Street Team
BJ?
Joe stays. Yeah, BJ. What are you guys, 2 years old?
Yes. We have a very, very immature
First
squad
time here, Joe? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the whole
Anyways, I wanted to get your guys' opinion on the Jaron Duran Instagram
I
thing.
want him out.
Well, let's pause. let's tease it. Dawson wants him out. I don't know what Joe thinks. I'm sure I know what Skaz thinks, and I have a feeling as well. We'll break. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
Joe, so it's a Monday. Celtics
No, I like
are done,
it.
Bruins are done.
I like it.
Sometimes you gotta, just throw a little Alice in Chains out there for the people.
Boom, boom, boom. Anyways, all right. Street Team Joe's in studio, and our intern Dawson Dabari. We call him Triple D because his middle name is David. What a goal by Minnesota.
Is that Brock Faber?
I don't know. Don't you feel like every team you watch is better than the Bruins, though?
Every single one. It's just
You got
because they
something
play.
on that, Skaz? Oh.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, as a Celtics and a Bruins fan, I think the even more stark realization for me is as a Celtics fan realizing how far away they are. I think with the Bruins, I kind of, knew that going into the playoffs and felt that way, knowing what Colorado and, even Vegas and even a team like Anaheim, looks like, and certainly Carolina running through the East right now. But for me, it's been the NBA and just seeing how far away a team like OKC and even the Knicks feel like right now. If Wemby's not trying to take dudes' heads off.
Yeah, what's up with that, Joe?
Still the best rim protector I've seen. But yeah, I'm shocked the NBA actually had the balls to do that.
I agree.
Because I was a clear flagrant 2. He should have been ejected from the game. I didn't think they were going to take Wemby out and
I don't think. Okay, here's the deal. It should have been a technical foul. Probably should have been a flagrant 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the team should have gotten foul shots and the ball.
I can't believe he didn't get fined today. Like, I get not suspending him for an extra game, but not even a fine is crazy.
I think he was battling for the board. I think he had a real reaction. Like, I don't think it was an intent.
I don't know. I mean, both Reed and I can't remember who else. Maybe it was probably Gobert who was fighting with him, but, like, they had disengaged, and he just wound up and elbowed him. There's just no way you can not eject him from the game. I don't care how big his name is. I think if it wasn't Wemby, there is a suspension, but I get you can't have Wemby out of 2 games.
If this was Baylor Shireman,
he's out next game.
He's out the next game.
What do you think's going to happen in that series, Joe? It's the only good series we got. I mean, unless this Cavs Pistons hang out.
The Timberwolves are a team I feel like I want to root for, but I don't like Kentman.
Oh,
he was awesome
my
last
buddy
night,
Tom. He called in with all his Anthony Edwards is the face of the league. There's a lot of those people out there.
He was good last night.
He was awesome. He carried he was getting oxygen in the tunnel.
He was good last night.
Yeah.
You know what? He's becoming likable.
Mm-hmm.
Especially playing hurt, too. Like, you can tell he's hurt out there.
Like, they won the other night, and he had a towel over his head, and he's like, how did you play? And he was like, I had 3 turnovers late in the game. He's like, I got to be better than that. I just liked it. I don't know what it was, but he won me over.
I want to play the devil's advocate here, but do you think Ant-Man would miss a Game 7 with a similar injury that Tatum had? I like Tatum more. I'm just saying.
I don't think people realize that Tatum was overused.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was.
And why he couldn't play in a Game 7. I'm not defending him. So to answer your question, I think Ant-Man would play in a Game 7. I think Tatum wanted to play. I also think Tatum worked so hard to come back that they overused him. And it was in the franchise's best interest.
I also think we got to talk about the Celtics lying about injuries, too.
Well, Joe, that brings up our next point. Lying about injuries, huh?
Mm.
I don't know if we have the sound, Skaz, but I'll paraphrase. Michael Hawley, great friend, works here at 98.5 The Sports Hub and on BST. I did mornings with him a week ago. Likes chicken and waffles just like me, and that's what we got from In a Pickle Restaurant. It's outstanding. He is one of the most beloved sports people in the city. Did radio for I don't know how long, wrote for the Globe forever. Was one of the best Celtics beat writers.
Yeah.
For the Globe for years.
Long time.
And now he's a studio analyst with Mike Felger, goes to the games. And on his show with Mike Felger, said that teams lie about injuries.
Oh, no. The horror.
Now, since I've been on radio, since 2007, I've been talked to about this, so I just want to be careful, but I have called out the Celtics medical staff before. When I made comments about the Celtics medical staff maybe being a little untruthful, at the time I was talking about an old staff. So I retorted what I said because it was a new medical staff. They did call me out for it. They were right. This was when Robert Williams had to get the procedure in the MCL, and I was killing how you can't trust the Celtics. They called me and said, "Hey, Joe, it was a different staff," and they were right. Because when Shaq just had an injury and then it was his Achilles and he never played again, or when Kevin Garnett never came back in 2008 or whatever it was,
2009, yeah.
Isaiah Thomas's hip, whatever it was, lots of injuries, right? I didn't believe him. Again, old medical staff, don't yell at me, guys. I just took the L.
What year has the new medical staff taken over?
Within the last 5 years.
Okay.
Let's call it that. I think since IT and Kyrie and all that.
Yeah.
So I take the L. I was wrong.
They lied to us about Kyrie, too, side note. But
that was that staff. Yeah. So that staff's behind us now. But the Red Sox generally, look at Garrett Crochet today. You hear that one?
Yep.
He was supposed to be back after his stint. Now he's being pushed back again?
Yeah, he's not throwing off a mound yet. He's only throwing flat ground up to 100 feet.
Okay. Patriots, well, you'll never get anything out of them.
No. Roman Anthony wasn't supposed to go on the IL, went on the IL.
Wasn't his wrist, it's his finger.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's true.
And then they say Wilson Contreras, they want him to play tomorrow. I'm expecting him to go on the IL by Thursday.
We've already picked. Skaz has already said Obieto's done.
Yeah,
I think he's done for the year.
We did get a positive update on Romy Gonzalez finally.
Yes, he's throwing again.
Yeah, and he's going to hit on Friday for the first time.
Okay.
They need him bad, which it was not expected going into the season.
Who would have thought? So, anyways, Jaron Duran, the voice of the Red Sox. Tweeted on his Instagram.
Yep.
Basically said, wow, this guy on NBC Sports Boston, called him out, is talking about injuries with a clown face and all whatever.
Yeah, they let people like this at NBC Sports Boston or whatever.
What was he going with there?
I think his mentality was to defend his teammate Roman Anthony, but
wait, was that what he was talking?
I don't know, like that. I've seen rumors of that floating around, but
I heard the audio.
Yeah, it was nothing. It had nothing to do with anything. Like that's why Durant deleted his entire Instagram account. He was getting grilled for it, and just again another situation with the media with Jaron Duran that causes a distraction. It happened when Cora was fired. He waved off the media. That was a thing. I won't fault him for flipping off fans for saying the things that they say, but he's just always a distraction, and he is not playing well enough to do that to a team, which is why I think people are so upset.
I would like to say that they let people like me on NBC Sports Boston.
Joe, don't short yourself.
I was going to say.
No, but they do.
You're one talented...
No, but I'm just saying, if he's going to say that about Michael Holley, what's he going to think about me?
Oh, yeah. I see your point. I see it.
Skaz, you got anything to add on that one?
I mean, from that side of it, not really. Jaron Duran, massive tool, continues to kind of prove that to the entire fan base consistently. Very sensitive. I don't think anything really new on those fronts. Clearly not a leader. Also sucks right now, so that doesn't help either. If he was hitting like 320 with 15 home runs, I think this is much less of a story, and you could almost kind of rally around it and say, oh, the Red Sox are against the media. But when your whole team blows, that's kind of tough to do. So no, I just think this is another thing where the Red Sox look bad. Take Jaron Duran, out of it. It's just another bad look for the Boston Red Sox. That organization who it feels like only has bad looks as of late. What was the last, good thing the Boston Red Sox had going for them? I can't even really Crochet Day, but that proved to be now he's hurt. He's a little tired at the end of last season. And I love Garrett Crochet. I'm not blaming him for any of that, but I'm just trying to say, this team has nothing. And Jaren Durant's supposed to be one of the few guys on that team that is recognizable to fans, that is supposed to be a spark plug and a character guy. And he's shown you that he's kind of the exact opposite of those things. And your team stinks. His attitude sucks. Trevor Story sucks. So I'd package both of them for Mark Vientos or someone on the Mets, anything like that. So
Isaac Paredes.
Yeah, Paredes. There you go. Him too. But yeah, I've had enough of Jaren Durant at this point. And Michael Hawley, nicest guy in the business, beyond good at his job, respected by everybody. Take Hawley out of it. How many times have we, Felger and Maz, the predecessor Jones, you think we haven't said things about Jaren Durant for years? And he picks Michael Hawley to go after, May 10th, when his team absolutely sucks. It's just you're a loser, dude, who can't handle any outside noise. And I'm sorry that public perception of you is kind of turned, and obviously that really bothers him. And, that's, the life you live as a professional athlete. I'm sorry that sucks, Jaren Durant, but you suck at your job right now, and it's painful to watch. So it's not Michael Hawley's fault. You suck.
I think there's a brand of entitlement when it comes to Durant and Story in particular.
I think
Story at least has a little bit of clout. Durant, had an All-Star game MVP, which right?
Well,
I'm just saying that guys who aren't hitting their weights cast are the guys that are acting out.
If we really want to try and dive into the psyche of Jaren Durant, which is, not something I want to do, obviously, his mental health, the whole journey, totally, don't want to go near any of that. But from a baseball perspective, he's the only guy on this roster, basically, that was one of these younger guys who actually produced and never got paid. And I think that weighs on him constantly with how he's playing now and his kind of future in baseball and with the Red Sox. Constantly in turmoil and in question. So just from a baseball perspective, I think he's a little, lost right now mentally because of Roman Anthony, Marcelo Meyer, even Christian Campbell, all these guys getting paid. And Jaren Durant was the guy that was actually on the big league roster producing for a while, and he never got that contract and constantly got taken to arbitration by them. And now guess what? He's not hitting like he was. He's batting 199. His team sucks, and he needs a new contract. So I think it's just kind of an amalgamation of everything for Jaren Durant, and it's heading south.
May I just bring up that I thought Brad Marchand, who was a captain and Stanley Cup winner, also didn't handle things well when he was called out by the media?
Brad Marchand won, though. And
that's what I'm trying to say. One had clout, and I thought it was bad look.
And he had more than one good year at the professional
what I'm trying
level.
to say is a guy with clout did it, and it was a bad look. And in the end, he was out. So I'm just saying, in the end, you never win these battles. You never win these battles. And, I'll go back a little further. Remember David Price called out Dennis Eckersley? Just think, you guys obviously know, Dennis Eckersley had the worst moment in sports history, giving up a walk-off home run in the World Series, but also is the only reliever ever to be the MVP, or one of the only ever. So, he's been at the lowest point in history and at the highest point in history. And he's making comments about pitchers, and David Price had a problem with it.
On the team plane, no less, too.
But, how can you say something to the guy that's faced humility and the highest peak? It's when does it end? This entitlement. Yes, I am a guy on the radio that can say whatever I want, and quite frankly, I only get in trouble when I say something that's wrong that the team heard. Right? And I'll take the L every time. I'll take it every time. But for the most part, they ain't calling anymore, right? Because I'm right. I'm right. Not to flex on that or anything.
You never win in that scenario.
No.
You're right, Joe.
Never
Look at Jaylen
going to
Brown.
win. Jaylen Brown's not winning right now, and you know what? Tracy McGrady went the other way with it. I didn't hear anything. What are you talking about?
Jaylen Brown's getting killed right now, and he's won a finals and a finals MVP.
You're never going to win. Especially in this time. We got a break. You guys can hang out if you want. Because we have a short break, and then we have In or Out. And then we have Max Cerulo from the Herald. And I want to know you guys 3 athletes that you would fight the aliens with.
Oh, I already got mine.
All right, let's break here on 98.5 The Sports.
Sports Hub headlines.
No games, no games, no games. It's really just, there's nothing going on. I got the sniffer out. I've been talking about a lot of rumors today. There's been a lot of rumors out there today. A lot of rumors. And the scheduled day is on Thursday for the NFL. There's a bunch of leakage already out there. When will the Patriots open the season? Well, I got nothing on that. But a man who likes to put things out into the ether, and I would say has a better hit rate than Trevor Story. It's Kirk Minahan. And he has tweeted out today the Patriots will open the season in Seattle on 9/9 per sources. So, I will say that he has a better hit rate than Jaron Duran, Trevor Story, and Caleb Durbin. So I would bet on that one. So, not sure there's any betting outlets out there to take, hey, who are they going to play on opening day?
Is that the first day of the season?
That would be a Wednesday, Joe.
The Wednesday of opening week?
Because it's not going to be on Thursday. You know why?
Why?
Because of Australia.
Oh, you're right.
So, and by the way, do you want that matchup week one?
No.
No.
I'm terrified.
Hell no.
You could have guys on the PUP and all that.
It's one of those things I feel like it could be a momentum changing type of week one. I know that's early. They win, the confidence has got to be so. But you get destroyed again. Oh boy.
What do you got,
who's going to be coaching week one?
Mike Tomlin.
You asked Zoe, right?
I just asked him how his coach was doing. That's all I did.
Skaz is my hero. That clip is I
It's the
watch
greatest
that
clip
clip every day.
Oh, it's awesome.
No, but I'm just wondering, hopefully everything's sorted out by then, It just seems more and more each day, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
You know when a bully finally gets his comeuppance? That's what that clip was.
Oh, but Skaz, hey, how's Tatum doing?
Yeah. No, Zoe's the bully, and Skaz stuffed him in the locker.
Did you hear that one, Dawson?
Yeah, I saw. It was great.
I just like how Zoe laughed.
Yeah. And then you lost it, too. That made the clip great.
Oh, well, because, the empty chair is always the best on the show. Whenever I yell or laugh really loud, the camera always goes. But the cameras, I don't know what the deal with the cameras are, but we do it every night.
And then
Do you have that, guys? I don't know if it's still in the system. Do you need me to send that to you? Because I have it on.
I'm sure I got it.
I have it at the ready if you need it.
Then their reaction to you guys reacting was hilarious.
Yeah, it was great. It created so much content.
Yeah.
You put your hands up. It's like, mic drop.
I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it happened in front of me. On the show, either. Some days you just never know who's going to call, right?
Was that just late?
I was just calling. I wasn't even calling to talk about food. I wanted to call Skaz and ask him how was Tatum's game 7. I was at box score. What was that triple-double, Skaz?
How's your head coach doing, Joe?
See you, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
0.1 for Skaz.
That could be a show T-shirt.
Oh, it could.
See ya, buddy.
I'd like to see you, buddy, Jaron Duran and Trevor Story.
Agreed.
So anyways, rumors, more rumors. I would go with Kirk's hit rate over the Red Sox hit rate.
I think you could combine Durbin, Story, and whoever else you want, Duran, and
2 and change.
I would take Kirk over all three of them combined.
400 divided by 3. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you got to add it all up.
It would be like
2,
5.
3, 5.
5 something.
So 3 divided by 5 is still 1. Yeah. Well, anyways, that's the rumor that's out there. 9/9. Wednesday night, 9/9. Does that mean I have to work?
Joe, that would mean you got to work.
By the way, maybe I could save this for later. But what the hell is Mark Dundero posting constantly about a record?
Yeah.
Wait, you don't know what this is? Because I was going to ask you
I'm on.
this,
Why am I? I'm on it.
Well, he said he's got a chain for you.
I want that chain. That's like the turnover chain. I don't know if I'd ever wear a 98.5 chain. I mean, I used to wear my football number in high school. But that was 26 years ago. How old are you, Dawson?
20.
Okay. How old are you, Joe?
29.
Okay, you're almost 30. When's your birthday? October.
October 26th.
I knew that. That was the day that the
Red Sox usually win the World Series.
Yeah.
And by usually, I mean...
Okay. Yeah, they used to. 4 of them they won, if you remember. 4. All right. Well, in or out? You guys just want to hang out? I mean, you might as well just stay here. I mean, Scaz is all...
The whole point I was coming in for was in or out.
All right, well, we're going to do that next here. And by the way, this hour of the Sports Ups, excuse me, brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You can save 15% off an extra oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people.
What's it going to be, McFly? Are you in or out?
that's all I got. The headlines are brought to you by, there's not much going on. DN Van Lines. Take the chance out of your move and make the sure bet with DN Van Lines, an approved mover of the Department of Defense. DNVanlines.com. I'm Joe Murray. It's time for In or Out.
Diving effort.
But he's got a breakaway. Goes to the backhand.
Throws it in.
Coming to the spot.
The Sports Hub.
Are you in or out? Gotta know without a doubt. I'm the one you need for a dirty deed. I'm the best. Success is guaranteed.
Or you're out. Skaz has curated questions on certain topics, and we will give our answers. You can play along at home. You can join us on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com. Search 98.5 The Sports Hub, and boom, I see we have a lot of people in there. Chuck Olson's in there. Alexander is in there. Bob Walton, shout out Bob, comes to the Card Joes. I see him. Matty H is in there. Joe O'Donnell. Skaz is chirping some of the people in there as well. We have a crew. Big Ron.
Not chirping anybody.
Oh, you weren't? Oh, they would. No, I saw you, though. You said everything normal on our end.
Some guy thought he was blocked.
Why would we ever block anybody?
Yeah, he was very worried. So I just...
We block better than all the Patriots. No, I'm kidding. We were just talking about Seattle off the air. I'm not looking forward to that.
No.
9-9-9-9. So, does that mean that week 0 is the week before for college football?
Yep.
So, is that the week after Labor Day weekend?
I think that's before, right? I thought Labor Day weekend was right at the beginning of September.
Well, then that would be after.
September 7th is Labor Day.
So after.
It's the Wednesday after Labor Day. Damn it. We're going to be here all week, guys. Well, that's our, money season.
Hey, we'll get to solve one of your narratives, though. Right?
Yeah.
Was Drake May hurt? Let's see how he does if he's fully healthy against Seattle.
Nobody likes it when I bring that up. You know that? No. Anybody I asked every reporter. They were like, "What are you talking about, Joe?" No. They get. You know how you get how huffy? Yeah. People get huffy.
Daffy Duck there.
Yeah, and the other one is, how's Will Campbell's? Why does he need surgery? What are you talking about? They just drafted a left tackle.
Well, speaking of Will Campbell and Caleb Lomu, are we in or out on Caleb Lomu playing some left tackle this weekend?
This weekend.
Well, he practiced at left tackle all weekend.
All weekend.
Are we in or out?
I'm in on that. And the other guy they drafted was at right tackle. I'm
Big
in on
boy.
that too. What was his name again? Man, whatever. Uxbridge? I don't know. Felt like it sounds close enough. He played at Texas A&M. He was a big boy. I don't remember his name.
I'm in on that too. Will Campbell's much more of a worry than Morgan Moses for me this year.
Jared Wilson's my biggest worry, but we can talk about that another day.
I think I'm in on it. Yeah. I don't think Lomo was going to play anywhere this season anyways.
Do you think I could start the emo Lomu?
Yeah, we got to work on it.
You know what the emo limo is?
Yeah, the
commercial?
Yeah.
Liberty Mutual.
Yeah. Do you think we can get the emo limo? Never mind.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't sound as
It's not going to
smooth
work,
as-
huh?
Yeah.
No.
Can we try though?
Maybe I'll whip something back.
We'll
up
see
this
we'll see if we can get it to go.
All right, gentlemen, a lot of NBA talk on the show tonight, but not so much draft lottery talk. The draft lottery happening over the weekend. The lottery not going so well for some teams, one team being the Indiana Pacers. This leading Indiana Pacers president, Kevin Pritchard, to come out and apologize to Pacers fans, saying he took a risk that backfired in tanking this season. They lost their pick. A lottery gamble gone wrong, he calls it. Are we in or out on the president of basketball apologizing?
I'm in on him apologizing. Sometimes tanking doesn't work, and they got tanked.
What was the protections on the pick? Do you know?
It
Top
was
five.
Top 5. They
Top
had 6.
Yeah.
Like the Bruins should have got.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they gave up the 5th overall pick for Zubac. That's a bad trade.
And Benedict Mathurin.
And Benedict Mathurin, my guy.
Yeah.
No, dude, that's a bad trade.
It's a bad trade.
Bad.
You can't. And he admitted it. He admitted it. I'm in on him doing that. But the Pacers, I don't know, man. Halliburton's coming back.
If they had a top 5 pick, I love Halliburton.
Their roster's good. Still, even without the top 5 pick, their roster is really good. with Halliburton back.
They got hosed though.
They did. They got screwed.
That's the way the ping pongs pork you.
I'm also in on the transparency from the GM. I mean,
Yeah, but if I'm a Pacers radio host today, I'm crushing them.
well, yeah, that's how you make content.
I you know, you ever seen someone pound a table being mad?
Joe, I've seen you do it. Yeah.
You can sometimes hear it when I do it, right? Like, but no, I'd be pounding it. How could you give up the first overall pick for Zuma? And you gave it away bothered.
Joe, if Wick ends up buying the Seahawks, are you going to kill him for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What if we play Wick week 1? What if he owns the team by week 1?
I want Pags on the show.
That would be awesome.
That's
Can I
what
get
they should
Pags
send
on the
out
show?
for the coin flip? Send out Pags.
Yeah. What did you say? Be damned?
Yeah, I don't know. Tax be damned. Yeah.
I miss him now.
Weird how that.
Where is he now?
Couldn't get the son to stay here either. Gentlemen, to the important stuff, though, food. Let's start with our friends over at Little Caesars. This news earlier today, Little Caesars is now testing drone deliveries that can bring pizzas to your door in just 4.5 minutes from some locations. Gentlemen, are we in or out on pizza drone deliveries?
In. This is coming from someone who gets the food delivered across the street. If you can get a fresh pizza to me in 4.5 minutes, wow. 30 minutes or less.
Dawson, you live in Swampscott.
Swampscott, yeah.
Okay, just after Loring, you know where Loring Square is right there?
Yeah.
There used to be a Little Caesars with a takeout, a drive-through window.
Really?
I used to order the pizza at the drive-through, pull up to the window, and they would hand me a pizza in the car. Less than 4 minutes.
I'm upset that I missed out on this. What?
It was
When?
right near the McDonald's. You know, the Canal Street right there.
I did not know that there was a. Wow.
Is it a good pizza?
It's Little Caesars.
It's Little Caesars. It's
hot and ready.
It's
talking like 7-Eleven.
It's hot
type?
and ready. It's hot and ready.
Yeah. Okay.
The breadsticks rule though. But yeah, it's below Pizza Hut, I would say.
It's hot and it's ready.
Yes.
And it's $5.
And $5. But imagine pulling up to a drive-through window and being handed a pizza. And I always think of Home Alone 2 when he wanted the car, and he always goes, "Hey, here is your very own pepper cheese pizza," or whatever. I don't know. I screwed it up. I always loved eating my own pepperoni pizza, my own cheese pizza when I was a kid. What was the question again?
The pizza drones.
Oh, pizza drones in. Sure, yeah.
I mean, it's the same as getting it delivered by car. It's just a little bit quicker. I'm in.
What if it falls?
Then I'm out.
Squirrels are going to have a field day with that. All right, gentlemen, 2 Cheez-Its for this next one. Our friends over at Cheez-Its are constantly innovating and collaborating.
They need to stop that.
Oh, well, Joe, let's get your thoughts on this then. They have teamed up with Coors Light for a new beer cheese flavor. 100% real collab coming soon. It showed up on Target websites this morning. Are we in or out on a beer cheese flavored Cheez-It?
Cheez-Its need to just keep it to cheese, burnt cheese, and maybe every once in a while a cheddar.
The Cheddar Jack.
Yeah.
The Cheddar Jack's good. White cheddar.
I had something that was just not right.
We had I brought in those duos one night where it has
I liked
2 flavors in one.
I liked it.
But do you think they're like?
I don't want beer Cheez-Its.
You think they're like Oreo where they're trying to do too much right now?
Dude, have you ever had the Oreo Thin Mints?
Fantastic.
I haven't had them yet, but I saw them.
They're good.
Hooch recommended them to me.
I mean, they're just the mint Oreo.
He said they're really thin, though.
Yeah.
I love Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies.
I think you guys are a little off on this one. Beer cheese is phenomenal.
Beer cheese
Skaz,
is like really
I'm
different
in.
pretzel
I'm in.
right? Skaz? Like,
Yes.
you know, the. Okay,
I mean,
then
I'm a dairy-free guy.
Bring them
but
in next time someone sees them.
I'm in on this, but with a caveat. I don't think by itself it was good. You know how they do those like snack mix the Cheez-Its? If you threw those in with some pretzels, I think I'd be more in than I am.
Someone says they make buffalo Cheez-Its.
They do. I've seen them before. I've never had them.
Maybe I need a Cheez-It challenge.
Oh,
that would.
I think you would actually not do well.
What do you mean?
Sounds like a challenge.
Joe, I'm a 2-time blindfolded eating champion.
You did defeat me, but that was chicken nuggets. This is going to be a lot harder.
I'm a 2-time champion.
What was the
You're
other
doubting
one?
me?
What's the other one you won?
Blindfold eating contest. I identified all the beefs.
Okay, that's pretty impressive.
That's
I
impressive.
also identified Kowloon, Dom's, and some others. So technically,
I think the Cheez-Its would be hard.
It would be difficult.
I think if I did Cheez-Its
Well, this
Oreos,
is
Dawson,
why-
we'll bring in Cheez-Its and Oreos to your last
Dawson's
day.
last day is next Monday.
Yeah.
Next Monday.
Let's do a cheese off.
Cheese off. All right. I'm in. I'll be in charge.
Extra toasted cheese.
The best
ones,
is
though.
Skaz's. I'm the only one who can see Skaz's reactions to everything.
I saw his head shaking.
I know we have Max Cerulo coming up after this, but what else we got?
Yeah, this one I feel like we got to get to. Our friends over at Pizza Hut are testing out a new item they're calling a drinkable pizza. Have you ever looked at a slice of pizza and thought, hey, what if I could drink the cheese and topping off that thing? Well, if you have, Pizza Hut has just the pizza for you. Pizza Hut Japan announced a limited time drinkable cheese curry pizza. It is a standard Pizza Hut pizza with a lot more gooey cheese on top as well as curry instead of pizza sauce. The end result is a pizza that is so liquidy you can basically drink it off the slice. Gentlemen, are we in or out on drinkable pizza?
I'm out. That sounds so disgusting. And I like a lot of
There are
things.
pictures in Slack for those.
I saw them.
It looks gross.
It looks gross.
Just like
Joe, why is it
biding
taking
his
you so
time
long
here.
to answer over there? Are you contemplating this?
Yeah, I am.
curry and cheese.
I love curry.
Just like drinking it out of a Pizza Hut box. Like they need to be more like. What do you mean drink? Like, I'm not just going to take the pizza box after I eat the pizza and just drink it.
I bet you that crust is buttery good, man.
Yeah, the crust.
It's $6.30 for a personal pan. I would try it for $6.30. I'm in.
All right, gentlemen, we can wrap up with one sports one tonight before we are joined by Max Cerulo. David Njoku signing with the Chargers today. Are we in or out that the Patriots should have been in on David Njoku?
I feel like just the relationship between Vrabel and him. Could the Mike Vrabel be the reason why he went elsewhere?
And one final one, actually. In or out on falling for fake movie castings on Twitter?
So I have to tell you this. I fell for these all day long, but as I kept falling for them, I liked them more and more.
They were getting funnier and funnier.
Because you were like, Joe, they're fake. And I go, dude, I know. So Aronde Gadsden and David Njoku's a pretty good tandem.
Pretty good.
And they had such a bad offensive line last year. And Njoku can block.
He can block.
So I think that's the upgrade for them there. Plus, he's a Pro Bowl caliber tight end.
I think he's a top 10 tight end.
Yeah, I would call him above average.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think them drafting a tight end led to them not going after Njoku? Do you think that had any influence on it at all?
Yes. They also have that guy from Miami, Hill, not Tyreek.
You know, in a couple months, we'll start to have to do Street Team Joe's Fantasy Minute. And you know who I'm really high on? Amari and Hampton. I love Hampton. He's going to have a big year.
Joe's got takes like you wouldn't believe. All right, well, go eat, Dawson. Joe?
I already ate.
You did great. We got Max Cerulo, the Herald, coming up next here on the Sports Hub.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
All right, back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub, I'm Joe Murray. Well, we've done a lot of baseball talk tonight. It's because they're off, so that's kind of why, I think. I've had 40 games to digest the Red Sox, and I've got a few opinions, but why don't we go to somebody who's there all the time? His name is Max Cerulo. He's a reporter over at the Boston Herald, and he's joining us here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. Mac, how you doing tonight, bud?
Doing good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. I'm sorry we ran a little late. We were talking about Cheez-Its and all the flavors that they have going on, and it got us all distracted. So I'm sure you can imagine the different Cheez-Its that we could be interested in.
Can only imagine.
So, Mac, I have a thought today or over the weekend, okay? And I don't want you to talk, you don't have to say anything to get you in trouble. I'd never do that to you. I'd never do that to somebody that would join the show. But I was watching the Rays this weekend, and I couldn't help but think that's what the Red Sox want to be, right? A team that's aggressive with, young power hitters in the middle of the lineup, with guys who can sacrifice and do things like that. I don't know. I felt like that's what the Red Sox are trying to do, but the Rays are doing it. And I love what Kevin Cash is doing. And I can't help but think, could that be the next guy to help the Red Sox? I don't know. Did you get that feeling watching this week that there were teams trying to do the same thing, but one just does it a lot better than the other?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. The Rays, this is just what they do. They've got this whole style down to a science. Coming into the year, I'll just be perfectly honest. I did not think very highly of this Tampa Bay Rays team. I thought that they would be the clear last place team in the AL East and everybody else would be leagues ahead. And I was wrong. Clearly, they have been, frankly, one of the only really good teams in the American League. And you can't really argue with the results. You saw it this weekend. They just do everything very well. And yeah, it's just like, they have guys like Junior Caminero in the middle of the lineup. They can play small ball. They can pitch well. The defense is, for the most part, very good. It's just all the stuff that they've always done better than everybody. And they're doing it again somehow, So can the Red Sox be like this? Yeah, of course they should be. But they're not. So that's how do they fix what's wrong is kind of what the question for the last 120 games or so.
Well, they're 7-6, I believe, under Chad Tracy now. They look better. They're getting good pitching. I still think hitting is their big problem. And I mean, it's easy to say this, Mac, but when you have three guys in your lineup hitting under 200, like that's a problem. And I know that there's veterans and guys who've had success, and sometimes you have to wait it out, but I don't know, through 40 games, you think Trevor Story should still be at shortstop on a daily basis when Marcelo Meyer doesn't play all weekend long?
Trevor Story his production is what it is. I mean, he, by many statistical measurements, has been among the least productive hitters in baseball, and his defense has been okay, or average at best, basically. It hasn't been what the Red Sox need, clearly. As far as he goes, Trevor Story has done this before. Last year, people were talking about should he get DFA'd in May. His performance last May was just as bad, if not worse. And then come June, he's very good the whole rest of the season. And then 22, this kind of the same thing happened. His first couple months with the team, same thing, just terrible. And then up until he got hit by the pitch and broke his wrist, he was very good the rest of the way that he was healthy. So it's weird. Like, yes, like they can't get this level of production from him for much longer. It's kind of hard to justify. But with him specifically, there is a track record that suggests being patient, it may pay off. The other guys, it's a lot of young guys, so that you don't necessarily, you can't be sure exactly how guys like, Caleb Durbin are going to respond to the poor offensive start, or, Marcelo Meyer is a guy who could probably benefit with more regular playing time, but, he's still early in his career. He has to prove that he can do it against lefties and on a day-to-day basis. In his case, there's been encouraging signs, but still, like, there's just a lot of things that need to kind of, a lot of things need to kind of happen for this team to kind of get going. And, so far, quarter way into the season, it hasn't been what you want.
Can you explain if they wanted to move on from Story Is it the remainder of the money? Could there be a team out there that would want to take him? Like, I know you're saying, hey, he's a pro and he's done this before. I just don't know if he's a part of the solution. And if they did make a move, would it just be a DFA, or do you think there might be someone out there that might want him?
Difficult to say because, he does make a decent amount of money. And if you're trading him now, you're not exactly trading him at the height of his value. Yeah. I think the best case scenario, if they wanted to move on or turn the page, you play it out a little bit more, hope that maybe he can, turn things around, start producing, raise that value, and then you can capitalize in July at the trade deadline, assuming that, depending on where the team is. Because the thing, I wrote about this over the weekend, kind of the thing that it's wild to imagine, for as bad as the start has been, this team is still like right on the doorstep of a playoff spot. Yep. It's crazy. The American League this year I've never seen anything like it. It's two teams below 500 would make the playoffs as wildcard teams if the playoffs started today. That's unbelievable. And yet that's just the reality. So it really wouldn't take much for the Red Sox to get right back in the hunt. All they really need is one good week and they're in business. So yeah, that's kind of the tricky thing. Like, on one hand, like it's been long enough where you'd want to see some changes made, perhaps, or the instinct would be we got to shake things up. But you kind of, they've already done the most dramatic thing possible. They've already fired everybody from the coaching staff. So like the fact of the matter is, like, they are in a position still where they do have the luxury of patience to see how the next couple of weeks play out. And yeah, of course, there's eventually going to come a point where, if Story is still producing at this level 2 weeks from now, a month from now, you might have to do something. But yeah, they're at a point that it's just such a strange situation. Just they've been so bad, and yet they're still right there. It's crazy.
Oh, Mac, they would love you at Nesson on our show. Boston's enter the chat every day, 4 to 6. That positivity is exactly what they're looking for, baby. And I'm there, so maybe we'll have you on there someday with. And I read your article over the weekend, and that's why I reached out to you, because I wanted to ask this. What's up with baseball? Why are batting averages down? What's up with the slow starts? Could it be the World Baseball Classic? Like, this might be right now one of the weirdest starts to a season for the game of baseball. Forget about teams or whatever. There's probably a lot of things, but can people blame the World Baseball Classic? Why are the batting averages so bad?
I don't think those two have anything to do with each other. Good. I think why are batting averages so low? Very simple. Velocity is up everywhere. It's not just, it used to be maybe one or two guys in the league threw 100 miles per hour. Now the best pitcher in baseball throws 103. 104, and just like your average Joes who come in like the seventh inning to clean up a mess, they're throwing 100. Just there are scrubs right now who throw like 97. Those dudes would have been like top of the heap 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and it's trying to hit guys who throw that hard is just not easy. So you're wondering why the batting averages are so low. It's pretty simple. It's just the pitching is really good. That can explain a lot of what you're asking about. As far as the World Baseball Classic goes, I think that has a bigger impact on the pitching, to be honest, because that I think is the singular reason why Ranger Suarez had such a weird start, because he had his spring training basically got derailed. He had 3 weeks where he threw like 4 innings, but that's not really the case. I mean, we're deep enough in now where I don't think that's really a thing at this point. Maybe some guys you could have said it was an issue for a couple of weeks, but I think we're well past that. Why is batting averages so low? The guys throw hard. Simple.
Good point and good answer on that one, because some guy called in tonight being like, Roman Anthony's tired from the World Baseball Classic, and I shut it down. Now you have shut it down as well. We're talking about Max Cerulo of the Boston Herald here. You mentioned velocity's up. How about Connolly Early and Peyton Tolley? And where I'm going with that is they had these guys here, man. Like, did they have to make the Oviedo trade? Like, did you need to give Ranger Suarez all that money? When you have the guys here, why'd you go out and give up assets and money? It kind of bothers me now, but maybe it's just hindsight, Mac.
Well, you can never, I think if this team is truly like the definition of you can never have too much pitching, because we thought they had too much pitching. And then all of a sudden you look up and you're like, oh my God, they're down to their last guy. Oviedo got hurt. Cutter Crawford and Patrick Sandoval never got back. We're still waiting on them. Ranger Suarez, avoided the IL, but still, had a little issue. Sonny Gray missed a little bit of time. Crochet's out right now for a little bit. That's why you do it. It's true. To be honest, I think right now, like the Kyle Harrison for Caleb Durbin trade probably made a lot of sense at the time. They needed an infielder, and Harrison would have been like basically, I don't know, after Tolley on the depth chart maybe. Or now Milwaukee loves that trade. He's doing great. He looks awesome. So yeah, it's just tricky. Like Ranger Suarez is a great pitcher. I think we've seen over the last month or so, he has thrown some absolute gems. Yeah, he's the kind of guy. You want a playoff rotation that has Crochet, Ranger Suarez, Sonny Gray if he's still here when they make the playoffs next, Connolly Early, Peyton Tolley. I mean, you're in good shape. All right, that's why you do it. As far as Oviedo, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot going on with that trade. Yasingson Garcia, the prospect they traded away, is probably not in any position to make an impact on this team, considering how crowded the outfield is in general. I mean, at the very least, they got a decent reliever out of it. So I think I don't know if that particular trade's what I'd be too mad about. But when it comes to pitching in baseball, just you got to get as much as you can.
All right. Can you give me an update on the following players? Wilson Contreras.
Last we heard, X-rays are negative. We'll hear more tomorrow.
Roman Anthony.
He'll be eligible to come off the IL on Friday. So he says that he expects to come back as soon as he's eligible, but it's, I think we'll obviously wait and see if that pans out. Was it the hand or is it the fingers? It's his hand. It's kind of like just the spot right here, right below the ring finger. Okay. So kind of right on the back of your hand.
Okay. So because I sometimes, some players think that radio and TV people lie about injuries. So I just wanted to make sure that we weren't lying about that. I can tell you, I just saw you now on YouTube. Okay. And that would hurt. It would hurt. Do you think that the new drive line and what they're teaching is a reason for maybe some of the hand wrist injuries that have happened throughout the Red Sox system?
I don't know. That feels like a stretch to me. I mean, I think drive line, I know, is a big reason why we've seen their philosophies. They've been very good at developing velocity. So they're kind of, that's their one facility, but obviously they're sort of a shorthand for whatever you call the new philosophy. They're great at developing, that sort of thing. They're also good at developing bat speed. So if you swing harder, are you more likely to hurt your hand? I guess that's a possibility, but that's not a connection that I've necessarily heard kind of raised around the game. Frankly, a great question. I'll have to ask around about that, but I don't think so. I mean, what happened with Roman was kind of weird. He checked his swing too far, and it's just weird things can happen in baseball like that. I mean, a lot of times, a lot of the hand issues are just guys getting hit by pitches too. So, that's an interesting one. But I don't know if I agree with that premise personally.
Oh, Mac, I reach on a lot of takes. Trust me, I've hurt myself reaching on takes. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like even when Marcelo Meyer was in the minors, Cassis and his injuries. I know the recent one was just running the bases, but yeah, ask about it. I'm always sniffing around on these things, you know what I mean? So I wonder if the new style of play can affect people, but I think you make a great point about velocity. Nowadays, it's get them to the majors, right? Can they throw this strikes? I look at a guy like Brian Bayo. I know he had a really good performance his last time out. He only can throw one pitch. What happened to all he can throw is the sinker. What happened to the fastball? I agree with you, and I don't think I hear it enough. Velocity is up, and I almost wonder if guys should just start being flamethrowers and get away from the other stuff.
Well, Ranger Suarez doesn't throw very hard. He still makes it work. I think if you don't throw hard, you need to have either the command needs to be great or you just need to be a dog, which is not a very scientific term, but you need to be able to compete. Yeah. You need to be able to just even when you don't have your stuff, great pitchers will find a way. I think when we've seen Brian Bayo at his worst, he just loses it. It becomes like a mental thing. And then last time out, for example, he'll lock back in and he's great. He has it in him. He has it in him to be a great pitcher. But we've seen occasionally when he's not good, it's not usually because of the stuff. It's usually because there's something off. Like he isn't competing the way he should be. And I think, I don't think that's a surprise to anybody who, when you watch him pitch and it's not good, it almost looks like he's just like drowning out there. And, he's better than that. He at his best, he's a very good pitcher. And I think what he showed the last time out was very encouraging because, for a long stretch last season, he was excellent. So hopefully the last start was like kind of the reset he needed. So, because this pitching staff needs him. Like, if you can get Brian Bale right, and he's like a legit number 4 or number 5 starter on this staff with Garrett Crochet, Ranger Suarez, Sonny Gray, and Connolly Early, Peyton Tolley. That now you're cooking. Like that's the recipe. It hasn't really panned out yet, but if all those guys can get healthy, and if Bayo can especially get right, that's kind of that'll sort of be like all the pieces falling into place. And then look, the offense obviously has to be better, but if that pitching staff hits its full potential, this team will be fine. But will they stay healthy? That's the question.
All right, one more update on a guy, Romy Gonzalez. I kind of knocked him for not getting surgery earlier. That's me. I'm the surgery guy. I think that I'm still wondering about Drake May and Will Campbell from the Super Bowl, okay? So that's me. But Romy Gonzalez is starting to throw, I guess, and is on track to come back at some point. Where would he play? And what would, I guess they'd have to make some roster moves, right?
Well, to be honest, Romy Gonzalez would be a big boost to this team with where it's at right now, because he can play the positions where the team is struggling most offensively. So if you have suddenly a very productive right-handed bat who can hit at a high level and perhaps serve either the role he did last year or, kind of be like Ron Refsnyder, adjacent, the kind of guy who can just crush lefties. Yep. That would go so far towards addressing what this team is lacking. Like they need that right now. So I don't think he's not even eligible to come off the IL until I think the end of the month, basically. So where he's at is almost irrelevant because it would be still at least 2 or 3 weeks away, no matter what. Okay. But he is if and when he can come back, he is exactly what the doctor ordered, and he'll give the team some options. Who would go down? I guess we'll have to, that's up to the team to decide. But he'll be a big help for sure.
All right, Mac, before we let you go, our intern Dawson, he's a big baseball guy. He goes to Dean. And I asked him to come up with a list of players that the Red Sox have let go over the years, and if he could make a full lineup. So tell me if we're missing anybody. He had Christian Vasquez, a catcher. Kyle Schwarber, who I believe will be coming to town. Alex Bregman at second. Xander Bogaerts at short. Rafael Devers, who's now back on the trade block. Mookie Betts is one of them. We had O'Neill. I call him Pipes O'Neill. Rob Ruffschneider. He had Benintendi on there as well. Chris Sale, Nathan Eovaldi. Am I missing any guys on here to make that all roster team?
Sheesh. Well, that's quite a lineup. I'm sure you could probably come up with a whole bunch of pitchers too. Pavetta's, Walker Buehler. I haven't checked on them in a little bit, but they're recent ones at least I can think of. I don't know, man. Hey, that's baseball, right? Like people come and go. A lot of very good baseball players have left the Red Sox, and I guess the hope is that the ones that they have right now will develop into even better ones. So that's I don't know what to say. I guess I think he covered most of the big ones.
Yeah, no, he nailed it. We're having fun. So I do appreciate you joining us on your off night because we're just trying to figure it out, man. We're just like, where do we go from here? It's a quarter of a season over now, man. Like I don't know. Like, can you really judge a team 40 games in?
Yes and no. You said something about me being positive. The way I look at it is I just want to be realistic. Like, This team last year, they made the playoffs and they were 5 games under 500 in June. So imagine like a whole month passes and they're basically right where they are right now. And to be honest, they'd be in an even better spot this year because at least last year, like the wild card teams were actually good. So I think this just some perspective is all. Like baseball is a long season. A lot of stuff could still happen. We haven't, you brought up Roman Anthony. There's a guy, he comes back healthy and heats up a little bit. That'll help. That'll change things. Yep. So
Roman and Romy.
Mm-hmm. Roman and Romy.
The new middle of the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. No, I got you, man. Dude, listen, I do Nesson, and I'm trying every day trying to stay positive over there, Just we're trying every day. And you know what? I think if we look at it, only a couple of games back, I guess it is the best result after a day off is, hey, you know what? It's not that bad, and the pitching's looking all right. So, to your point, I guess we should look positive.
Yeah, maybe just not. It's not that bad. It's just like it could be worse. It could always be the Mets playing in that division. Oh boy!
The Mets catching strays here on the show. Mac, appreciate you, man. I know it was your night off, and appreciate joining the show here, man. And let's do it again sometime.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
You got it. He's Max Cerulo. Everybody, check out all his work at the Boston Herald. Oh, and he wrote about the Brewers who made out like rock stars with their trades. And, of course, Rafael Devers also, all of a sudden has become available again. I wonder what that's all about. Is it his attitude? Is it the money? Is it both? But he's back out there. Thanks, Max Cerulo. We'll hit the quick headline here. I'm Joe Murray, 98.5 The Sports Hub. How about we have a dinner? I know Doug Kide. Doug knows Mac. Mac knows Andrew Callahan. Andrew Callahan knows me. So why don't we have a dinner? Zach Cox, I know. It's good crew over there at the Herald. Shout out to them. So thanks, Max Cerulo. We're going to need some baseball guys, man. Skaz and I were just talking off the air. Get Steve Buckley on some night. Buck, he's got a great story about Manny Del Carmen. We got to get Manny in here someday. Thursday, we're going to have Lucy Burge in studio from DraftKings and from Boston's Enter the Chat.
I'll be tuning in.
Yep.
I might be here.
Oh, well, Joe, I'm sure she would love to meet you. And she's got food ideas. And she's from the pizza capital of the world.
Oh, New Haven?
Yeah. Well, from that area.
Okay. I got some questions.
And she likes horses.
Oh, my grandma loves horses.
She owns horses.
We just put my grandma just put her racehorse down this past week.
That's really sad.
Very sad.
It's morbid.
But he lived till like 25, so he had a great life. Retired at like 4.
Did he make them a lot of money?
No, actually, he just sucked money continuously.
So, the horse,
I hope she's listening, Grammy.
The horse was a
love
money
you.
pit.
No, her and her horse.
Wait a second, Joe. Wait a second. Street Team Joe. Have you ever ridden a horse?
No.
Oh, your grandmother owned a horse and you've never ridden one?
No. I'm too scared of horses.
I'm very scared of horses as well, actually.
I have never ridden a horse in my life.
Ridden many.
I don't think I...
Wait, you have?
Oh, yeah.
You
yeah,
have?
Yeah.
Oh.
Skaz?
Yeah, I've ridden horses, yeah. Why is that funny? Like that's a pretty common thing to do.
Wait, no, it's not.
You don't think riding a horse is common at some point in your life?
No.
What was the horse's name, Joe?
Do you know what your horse's name was, Joe? I know you're answering in text right now. As we're having a discussion with
another cowgirl, CG and Brooke. Brooke were her two horses' names. Cowgirl and Brooke. And I think Grammy is listening, so that's why I was
Thank you,
on the phone.
Grammy.
Yeah, so.
What's Grammy's name?
Shirley Ariano.
Shirley?
Like the Shirley Temple.
Oh, my love. Good Shirley Temple.
You know, Trevion Henderson loves a good Shirley Temple, too.
Trevion Henderson came out this week and said that he has not been tweeting about Mike Vrabel. That is somebody else.
Is Trevion Henderson, do we have
I don't know, Joe.
A problem on our hands with that guy?
You know what, Joe? Staying away from that one.
Yeah. But he's a little fast. He's tweeting. Yes. He's a little fast-fingered.
But now I don't know if it's him.
Okay.
But can I just say this? I went to Catholic school my entire life. The show is like a bar, right?
Yeah.
There's just some things we won't talk about. When someone starts bringing up the Bible, bro, I'm out.
Stay away. Religion and politics.
It's like one of those things, right? Once you start teetering around that point, I'm kind of out. So but I don't know what Trevion's doing. They did do a scavenger hunt the other night. Actually, Skaz, you hear about this one? It was a family scavenger hunt led by Mike Vrabel.
Where was this? I'm sorry, I missed this.
Was at the Patriots facility.
When was this?
The past week or so.
Oh, okay.
They had a family scavenger hunt.
The Patriots did.
Yes, correct. I don't know if you want to Google it, but
with Mike Vrabel, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
Family scavenger hunt.
Was his family there?
I don't know. No, there was no families there. But yet it was a family scavenger hunt.
Oh, so they were the family, like a team building event.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
So Skaz, I don't want to go past this, and I put a little theme in our Slack if you want to replay that or play it out loud. But I'm thinking about this. So Skaz has ridden a horse before.
I can't picture that.
I'm just trying to think.
I could just see Skaz being terrified.
No. The only time I ever saw horses was a state cup. So Skaz,
I feel like it's not that crazy.
Tell me about a horse.
I'm very. I don't like horses. I would say they're in my top 2 or 3 irrational fears with sinkholes and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, my sister was big into equestrian. I have family out in Colorado, so I would Joe, I was like horseback riding like in the middle of like the Colorado mountains with like nobody around. Yeah, it's just like what we did. I didn't really think much of it. I've never done it since. This was, I don't know, 15-ish years ago. So if you asked me to get on one now, I would not want to.
I don't know why the Bonanza theme came in my head. Like I don't know where Bonanza came from, but when I thought of all I could think of is Skaz like brushing the horse, right?
No, I got bucked off one.
I was
going
gonna
to
say
fear comes from.
You're gonna put your foot up on the thing and then get on it. Is it a hop? Like,
back then it was certainly a hop.
And then when you're in
Joe.
there and you're in your saddle.
I mean, you kind of just let the horse do its thing, Joe. It's not really.
Do you feed the horses too, Skaz? Or is that
No,
the fear?
I didn't like own one. I was renting.
What's the fear of the horse? Like,
Make sure it's not a diabetic.
Is it a bite? Is it falling off the horse? Like, where does it stem from? Your fear?
They're just big. They're just very unpredictable big animals. I just was never really a fan. Where's your fear stem from, Joe?
I think feeding the horse. I don't like because they have huge teeth, and I know they say put your hand flat out.
Pop. I love horses. Butter stuff. Buttercup. I just fed the horse, some popcorns and some Funyuns. This horse is a diabetic. I love you, butter stuff. Of course, I went right to half-baked, right? Right there.
Who is the horse that won the Kentucky Derby again?
I forgot the name already.
Skaz.
But it was the first female trainer ever, and they're not going to be.
It was Golden Tempo, I believe.
Yeah.
I like Golden Tempo.
Yeah, you said they're not going to race in the Preakness?
No. I know we're up against it, but I have to talk about this. So, have you ever gone to a Pats game and just watched a horse take a dump? Like, have you ever seen a horse just take a dump?
It does puzzle me why that we use poop for manure. And then fertilizer.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't get it.
But have you ever
I can't
seen
process.
those dumps?
Yes,
dude?
I have seen a horse.
Those things are huge.
Have you stepped in a horse's poop?
Oh,
before?
yeah, that stinks.
Breaking news. Big animal, big poop.
But for real, though, like, how do they sit there amongst all those people, like at Gillette?
They remain calm.
And then they just dump right on the street.
Whose job is it to come clean up that dump?
I don't know. It's a great question.
I'm open for business. $30
do people
an hour.
just drive over?
Yeah.
Joe, $30 an hour for crap?
You just
it's a big.
more than that.
It's a big crap.
I mean, I do this job. We need more than that.
Guy just willingly offering up to clean up horse crap.
At Gillette Stadium, I think I could be that guy.
Do you know what else bothered me? So horses do kind of scare me. They give you a weird side eye. But did you ever see the movie The Ring? It was the one about the girl in the well that would come out. It was like a scary movie.
Yeah, she would come out of the TV, right?
But they used to always show the horses falling into the ocean. And it always freaked me out. Like, can horses swim? Or are they
believe they're pretty good swimmers.
But are they weighed down by the by the hoofs?
I think horse is pretty good in the water. I think.
Because, again, if I go back to the Bible and the Ten Commandments.
What are we doing?
The horses did not make it after Moses put his arms down. They did not make it. And I blame Catholic school for all of this, by the way.
You guys ever seen a horse take a dump before?
They're huge. Anything else on horses, guys? What was the horse's name again? Shirley Ariano?
Cowgirl
And Brooke.
And not Pie Oh My.
No. Cowgirl was pretty good, though. She won a couple races in her day. But they she did the horse racing where you're on a, what's it called? You're not on the horse's back.
Like the carriage?
Carriage,
like
yes.
Jokic.
Yes.
Carriage horses.
Yes. Much more technical.
Have you ever had a ride like that before?
No. Never had it.
I had one time. I had.
Never mind.
Probably shouldn't share this story.
Let's hear it. Did you have a romantic outing?
No. They're called pedicabs, right?
Yep.
Is that what they call them? Pedicab? When I was in Orlando for WrestleMania, well, I couldn't get an Uber. And some guy goes, "Hey, you need a pedicab," or whatever, what it was. I go, "Yeah." I get in the back of the thing. It's just me. And he goes, "Oof, I'm a little tired here." After after offering me the ride. Then the guy insulted me. I was pissed. You're the one who offered me the damn ride. Ride the horse, baby. And I got my Uber, and it was good. It was the same night that The Undertaker lost his streak to Brock Lesnar. But I got rescued. No horse involved by any means. All right, never mind. Not enough horse stories.
I thought it was coming on here from Musings, or was this Musings?
No, but there is a caller that I have to take. But we're up against it, Skaz. What should we do? Should we break and take the... Never mind, Skaz doesn't care. Pam, hi, Pam.
Hi, my poor, sweet little Joe. I had to call and check on you.
I'm all right.
I was worried you had an aneurysm because let me tell you, I was like, call Leroy, call Cerullo, call somebody, send somebody to the station. Because Joe about to have an aneurysm or a heart attack after that Celtics loss. I was worried about you.
I'm okay. I do feel as though the Celtics have been passed by the Knicks and the 76ers.
I don't disagree with you, and I blame Joe Mazzulla wholeheartedly.
Yes. Who would you take? Would you take Mazzulla, or would you keep Jaylen Brown?
I would get rid of Mazzulla and put Sam Cassell in his place.
Good take.
100%. But you have a good night. I'm glad you're alive. Keep your blood pressure low. It ain't worth it.
Blood pressure's been very good. Hey, Pam, you ever been on a horse before?
I have.
How are they?
I love horses. I went to Aruba as one of my favorite islands, and I've ridden them on the beach. The only thing you have to worry about is making sure that you really understand how to navigate the horse, because when you squeeze too tight, they go flying, and you have no control over that huge-ass animal. So you got to be careful. But they're beautiful, majestic creatures. I would suggest trying it once, you know?
I don't know. Do men over 300 pounds go on horses?
My husband won't. He is a massive man, and he will not go on a horse. He's like, no, ma'am.
I give your husband a fist pump because I'm not either.
Well, just try it. Try it one time. See what happens.
Thanks, Pam. Call anytime.
Have a good night.
You got it. That's Pam. She sets it straight. Whenever you see her call, put her right at the top.
Now,
she loves horses.
Yes. Pam, was she originally very upset with you and Leroy? Am I thinking of the right Pam?
No. Well, she checked me one night because I talked about Janet Jackson.
Yes. Okay.
That's
so
not
that,
Pam.
yes.
There's only one Pam involved.
Yes. And she is
But yeah, she was
phenomenal.
Myself and Leroy.
Yeah, okay, so I do remember, yes.
Yes.
A very fitting tribute to Cedric Maxwell, I will say, in that call, Joe.
By the Knicks and the 76ers. Yeah, that's right. I cracked open a Franny.
Cedric Maxwell cracking the can right there.
Someone just had the airplane. I'm serious and don't call me Shirley. You ever seen that from Airplane? No, you never seen that. Okay. Joe, you got to wait by the horse dump if it's a big outdoor event. 8 out of 10 drunk girl with flip-flops isn't to be paying attention when it comes to stepping in poop.
That's why I'm getting paid $30 an hour. I'm protecting people.
And Jeff, always listening. Horse talk, absolutely amazing. And it's, what's his name? Kramer from Seinfeld on the horse. All right, we're late. But this is what it says here, 10:06, which would be brought to us by Valvoline. It's an oil change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com to save 15% off your next drive through oil change at Valvoline. It's an oil change. The official oil change of busy people. Let's still do musings because we just haven't had enough of it. So we'll do it next on the Sports Hub.
You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5.
want a random take? Murray's got all sorts on stuff in the world unrelated to sports. So sit back, relax, and get your mind in the game and listen to the words of a grown man complaining.
All right, it's Murray's Musings here on the Sports Open.
You like popcorn. It makes your teeth go pop, 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 pop. I'm all out. I'm all out of food. You ate it all. Gee, you must have been so hungry. Oh. Oh! Buttercup! Buttercup! I need an ambulance.
Officer down. Officer down. Buttercup, breathe. Breathe, Butter's nuts. You're under arrest for being a stupid son of a bitch. They bring him to court. He gets arrested and goes to jail. And they put the bail so high. So what would you do, Joe, if you had to bail your buddy out? What would be your first thought?
How am I going to get the money? Because I'm nowhere close to whatever.
Yo, let's sell some weed,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And he's like, hey, we got an idea. We're going to sell weed. And he goes, do it. Go, 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 pop, 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 pop. What a stupid, funny movie. Like, Grandma's Boy, actually. So I think Half Baked's amazing. Great, like Jim Brewer's incredible, all that. But there's something about Grandma's Boy that, like, hits different. Because, you know, he was a burnout stoner who played video games, but it was his job. And he had friends who could, like, play other video games, you know? And then there was the weird guy, they were like, I must destroy you.
Yeah, the robot.
What was his name, though?
He was like the boss.
He was in one of those other stupid movies like Dodgeball or whatever. But
JP.
JP.
JP and NP?
Not that JP. I'm a phenom. But again, the Grandma's Boy was like, they went out with the group of, like, the boss was like, hey guys, go out to dinner, it's on me or whatever. And they went to like some restaurant that's only served like vegan food. And they left and the boss was like, hey, anybody get any weed? And it's like became a party, and then they went back to their grandmother's house. But he hid his weed in the Aunt Tilly's ashes. And then they drank the ashes, the weed.
Some tea.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. And it ended up turning into a big party. And then, what was his friend's name? He was the quarterback in The Water Boy. Yeah, he was the drug dealer.
Oh, Dante.
Dante. How did I forget Dante?
He had a pet monkey.
And he goes, hey, man, who's your weed dealer? You, Dante. But it was the Frankenstein, remember?
And Bigfoot, yes.
It was
the Frankenstein and Bigfoot.
And so at the party, all of a sudden you just see people walking like Frankenstein. All right. You ever seen that joke, Grandma's Boy?
No.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Skaz. Joe has seen some of our movie recommendations.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about his reviews.
I don't think Goodfellas is hitting hard enough with him yet, because I've been trying to ask him, and he just goes, haha, yeah.
I might need to watch it again. I liked it. I wouldn't put it in my top 5. I really did like Castaway, though. I realized, too, like, he's talking to himself the whole movie. Like, he's not talking to any other human beings for, like, 90% of the movie. Just him talking to himself. And I'm like, I do that a lot.
I mean, if you really think about it, there might be the least amount of words in a movie.
Maybe, but he is talking a good amount.
I mean, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen Castaway yet. Have you seen Castaway, Dawson? Yeah, he never.
Yes, he's seen Castaway.
Okay, thank you. I forget that the thing doesn't work over there.
Joe being stunned that Tom Hanks talks just to himself a lot in that movie has captivated the back room here.
I would like to say that he doesn't only talk to himself.
No, at the beginning and the end, I mean,
he has a friend.
Wilson. Well, I mean, he's talking to
Wilson
a ball.
was like alter ego, don't you think?
Yeah. I think it was cool.
Wilson was like, we need more rope. And Wilson's like, dude, you know there's more rope, bro.
That movie hit me more emotionally than I anticipated. Like him seeing his wife at the end. Like that hit hard.
Who was big from Sex in the City. Remember when he knocked his tooth out with an ice skate?
Yeah, and his wife. Oh, that was gross.
That was his girlfriend, by the way.
Yeah, his girlfriend comes to his car.
And he was gonna get engaged.
They
to her,
kiss. Remember? Yeah, this is at the end, and she's like, and he's like, "You have to go home."
You have to go home.
And that was
and
like,
it was in the rain, and she was all wet. Helen Hunt.
Was she like a big time actress back in the day?
Yeah, she was in Twister and some other ones. Yeah, she was Helen Hunt, big time actress, I would say. You know, she's not like a Sally Field like his mom in Forrest Gump or anything like that. Helen Hunt was solid.
That would be is one of my biggest fears, as Skaz was talking earlier about horses being a big fear, like a plane crash. Especially if I survived and now I had to deal with sharks.
Well, forget about the sharks, Joe.
Well, I know, but that's my biggest
heart attack from panic.
Yeah.
That would probably be where I go down. I would have a panic attack and I'd be out.
Also about that movie, he's much smarter than I think the average person that would be stuck in an island.
Well, he knows everything about FedEx in the world.
Yeah, he knew, and he was good at math. He was drawn on the chalk with the chalk in the cave about like the circumference of how far people had to look for him in, and how many days he was here, and he knew how to extract the tooth. He was pretty resourceful. Opening the coconuts. He got bailed out by the packages, though. Normally, I think in your average plane crash.
He buried a couple of bodies.
He did. Not the most realistic bodies, but maybe today they could do better.
How come no one found him? Like, do you think there were boats that went by?
Well, remember, there was a boat.
There was a light.
There was a light, and I just never noticed them.
But, like, now, could we just go on Google? You know what I watch on TikTok? I actually have sent a few to you guys. Do you ever see, like, on TikTok, and it goes, what the hell is this? And it goes on to Google Earth, and it finds a spot and then keeps getting closer and closer.
Yes,
and it's
I know
like,
what you're talking about.
What is this? How come? I mean, if there was Google Earth, I know it's a movie, but don't you think Google Earth would have found them?
No, I think so. I don't think it's realistic in today's day and age that a plane could go like 300 miles off course and no one to know about it. That back then could make sense, in the 90s. There's no iPhones or whatever. Technology isn't great. So that's the whole thing. The plane went so far off course, they weren't even looking in the right spot. I don't think that would happen today.
Why did he have to go?
I don't know. That's the whole dilemma at the end. He's like, I never should have got on that plane. I should be here with you. That hit me hard too.
So the movie gave you the feel.
And he had the wedding ring. He just has like, hang on to this for me.
Yeah.
It really hit me. And then I started thinking, could I survive on an island? And I'm like, no, I'd run out of medication within a week.
Me too. My blood pressure would. If I was on an island. Oh boy, I'm a city kid. I can't. I mean, I am watching a lot of TikTok videos of how to make, homes for myself if I ever need to like barricade myself and I'm alone.
That reminds me, have you seen these new homes you can buy on Amazon that they come in? It's pretty small, and then it expands into like.
Is it like furniture without bones?
No, it's kind of like you press a button and then like the home unfolds.
Well,
they're
that's
all
cool.
They're all concrete. Yeah. It's just like a room or two. It's a living room and kitchen.
Do you know what I like? Have you ever seen the? They make them out of. They're like not like old trailers for car, like trucks. That they deliver things in. What are they called? Ports. But you can make homes out of them now. I don't know. And now I can't remember the name of what I'm talking about.
Tractor trailer? Is that what you're talking about?
But those things that go on them, what are they called? Horses? Not horses.
Like the open ones that there's no roof on.
I'll get you the name in a minute. I'm losing my mind. But so Castaway affected you, and then at the end when he had the 4-way stop, where do you think he went?
He obviously went back to the girl. Back to where he dropped off the package. I think there was kind of a similar ending. Not a similar ending. Gave me the similar vibes of Good Will Hunting, where Will the whole time is like everyone's talking about him and his future and what his potential is. But by the end of the movie, he realizes what was most important to him was actually following the girl. And this kind of gave me a similar vibe where he could have gone in any direction. I believe like L.A. was one direction, Wisconsin.
Do you think the butterfly was hindsight?
Yeah, there could be some hindsight foreshadowing in there. I mean, because he kept that package the whole movie because he needed something to hope for. You need hope in life.
You know what?
That's anyone.
Okay, so my favorite movie, Shawshank Redemption. Have you seen it?
Yes, love that movie.
Hope can be a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Hope can be the worst thing in the world. Right?
People can die. Well,
no. I actually is hope good or bad? In the end, Street. Here we go, Scott. Street Team Joe, who has faced many life-challenging situations at a young age of 29. Is hope a good thing or a bad thing?
I think hope and pride can
take pride out of it.
All right, hope could be, in a lot of cases, the devil, but it's the devil you need. If you're in a bad situation and you don't have hope that things can get better, even if it's false hope, even if that is you need it to keep going. If you don't have that mindset of things can change, then you're already dead in the water. Your mind is the body. Your body's going to replicate what your mind thinks. All is the mind, Joe. If you got no hope, you will slowly start to show the effects of it in real life.
What if you go into it with no hope?
Well, it depends what we're talking about.
Can it change you?
No, okay. I think if you go into no hope and you're like, I'm going to spend like a hypothetical situation, I got no hope left, let me live life to the fullest. I think in a different perspective it could be. But in general, I would say regarding, and you need hope in anything. What are we if we're not hoping we can get a better job, a better life, more money, more health?
I heard a quote one time that was like, get busy living.
Or get busy dying.
Get busy dying.
Yeah.
So I don't rely on
Shawshank Redemption.
This is where I'm going with it. Like, I want to get busy living. And again, it has nothing to do with hope.
But you realize the whole point of that movie was he had hope he was going to escape the entire time.
No, he had hope that maybe they would realize that he wasn't a criminal. And then he realized one day he went in innocent and left a criminal.
Yeah, but he also had hope he'd get out.
Hope was bad, though. Hope, he thought he had so much hope he could get out that they killed the guy that could help him.
He still got out, though.
Because he broke out. He had hope.
There could be a lot of meanings to that movie. I think you need hope.
All right, Joe. I'm going to revisit this one day.
Pride now. Pride, we can discuss
Pride
is the devil.
Pride's like Joe.
I think it got a hold on me.
Stubborn.
Skaz, what song was that?
That was that
Drake?
Drake? Yeah.
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Why did I think it was Drake?
Skaz, you alerted me, right? We got it's Drake week. We got a new Drake album coming out
Friday, I believe. So maybe time for another tattoo, Joe.
I'll get him another. Does Drake have another symbol, Skaz?
He's got the OVO owl. He's got, I'm sure he's got something. I mean, he's part owner of Dave's Hot Chicken. Maybe he could get that logo.
Dave's Hot. We haven't gotten that.
You know what we haven't tried? The Dave's Hot mozzarella cheese. Have you seen these things?
No,
I'm unfamiliar.
They're mozzarella sticks, but they look like hash browns, like square hash browns. It's just pure cheese. They make them buffalo, regular, different flavors.
I
know the
Dave's
guy.
Hot
I can call a guy. I just don't want to call him because he's.
You know the guy at Dave's Hot?
I know the guy at Dave's Hot.
We haven't had a food drop yet?
Well, we have. Maybe you weren't.
Wow, I wasn't here.
Mm-hmm. Should we talk to Joey in Kingston? I didn't realize he was on hold, and I'm very sorry for this, Joey. How are you, buddy?
How you doing, Joe? No, that's quite okay. I love that. The two movies you're talking about, some of my favorite movies, especially when Shawshank. Whenever it's on TBS, I just stop and just start watching it. But, yeah, you always got to put that carrot in front of you, man. I mean, that's what got Tom Hanks to Hell and Hunt. He kept on looking at that watch. And plus, he was determined to get that package with the wings to whoever. But like you said, at the end of the movie, he delivered it. And then he didn't know where to go, and he looked at the back of the truck when that beautiful lady went by and saw the wings, and I think that's where he went. And that's what got Andy Dufresne down to that beautiful beach down in Mexico.
Tuataneo.
But that's right, Joe. So listen, I thought of you this morning. We have a calendar, and it has all these international whatever day. My wife goes, by the way, it's International Eat Whatever You Want Day. And I actually thought of you. So been listening to you all night, and then it dawned on me, I'm like, wait a second. Today's International Eat Whatever You Want Day. Also, I looked up, it's also International Hostess Cupcake Day. And so, but I looked up, I'm like, who makes up these holidays? And it's actually this couple. Their name is Thomas and Ruth Day, and they copyrighted like a bunch of these holidays. So, but Joe, I worked up in North Shore today, Revere.
Yes.
Worked late. That's why I listened to you on the whole way home. So just before 8, I stopped into the, what the heck's the name of the place?
Floramos?
And I got the Italian sub. What is it again?
New Deal?
New Deal.
Yeah.
So I went in, and they're like, oh, well, we're pretty much out of all the cold cuts. I go, well, what do you got? And he goes, I'll make you a big chicken cutlet and chicken palm sam. I go, you got it. It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, New Deal. So that's what you saw. Did you ever see Tommy Garino and Prosciutto Papi on the Instagram? They're the deli boys. That's what they're.
Yeah, you were telling me about them the first time I told you about it.
Yeah,
but
that's
Joe, so
New Deal. Yeah.
Driving home, Marvin Hagler was your favorite boxer of all time?
Well, he's local. My favorite boxer of all time, really. As a kid, I really loved George Foreman because I knew he was fat, but I knew that he took 10 years. I knew that he took 10 years off, right? Kind of like went away from the game, and when he came back, he became champion. But pound for pound, my favorite boxer was Evander Holyfield.
Well, when you say about like George Foreman, because when he made us, I loved boxing growing up. Marvin Hagler was my favorite boxer of all time.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
Plus, when they say never meet your heroes,
yep,
I met him twice when I was in high school. He's one of the best guys you could meet in your life.
That's awesome.
Just great with people and kids and everything.
It's funny when when I go down to the Cape, I always like to go to like a random bar. And I went to this place in Orleans, out of nowhere. I forget the name of the place now. But I walk in, and there's a Marvin Hagler photo, like signed by him, like "Thank you, Cape Cod" or whatever. But it's funny, like a lot of people. Growing up, I grew up in Hyde Park, but Brockton people always brought up Rocky Marciano to me. Always, like
you were saying that.
But no, not. And then some people say Marvin Hagler, but I always feel like those are kind of maybe the two. And then obviously, I know Mickey Ward had his big trilogy later on in life.
Yeah, no, and I actually saw Hagler again at I think this was after he retired at a red light in Quincy.
Whoa,
and I'm beeping at him. I'm like, hey, champ. And he put his window down. He's like, hey, man. It's like he just was a cool guy. But no, and I know you're talking about Bobby Orr and Larry Bird. Just again, Bobby Orr, because I'm older than you guys. And he's the one that got everyone playing street hockey. I wasn't really kind of old enough to understand the first Stanley Cup they won, but the second one, I was in second grade, and I understood that was big. But boy, did Bobby Orr, he changed things. I mean, growing up in Quincy, everyone started playing hockey or street hockey. He's a legend.
He is definitely a legend, Joey. It was Mother's Day 56 years ago that the game-winning goal happened.
Isn't that crazy? That's crazy.
It's very crazy.
But, like I said, I thought of you this morning when my wife says, hey, it's International Eat Whatever You Want Day. And I'm like, got to let Joe Murray know this.
I would like a tuna sub is what I would like.
I like tuna subs. But like
you just
said,
had one.
I did today.
But you'd like another one.
If I could, is Street Team Joe still there?
Oh, yeah, I'm right here.
So you know what? When I called in last week, the week before, and you said it on the radio, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm jonesing for it. I just haven't time to stop by. Reese's PC Sundae with mint chocolate chip.
Oh.
When you mentioned that, I still haven't had a chance to go by, but it's been on my brain since you said it last week.
Where would you get it from?
I have to go to Friendly's.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, Friendly's.
Do you have one out your way?
So there's one down in Plymouth.
Yeah, I bet.
But like I said, I haven't make time.
Me and Bird went there about a year or so ago, and we got melts. That barbecue melt on a sandwich. It was incredible.
That was my thing as a kid in Wollaston. I go up there and I get the fribbles. But since
were you a clam box or Tony's?
Well, when I was younger, my friend's father owned the clam box. I would go there, but I'm now a Tony's guy.
Oh, all right. That's a big one.
Street Team Joe, but I'll leave it. So since then, you said that. I had my wife. She picked up the mint chocolate chip, the green, and I've been putting my own just peanut butter and fluffernutter and chocolate, but it's not the same.
What type of peanut butter? Are we going Skippy or peanut pan?
I'm a Jif guy.
So it's Skippy, and it's got the nuts in it.
So you lose a little bit of the liquidity when you have the nuts and the peanut butter.
Correct.
So it's less of a Sunday.
She does the shopping, man. She's the boss. So I just
Fair
what
enough.
she gets, that's what I stick with. So, and she's the one who makes the chicken wings for me too. So,
are you a Dairy Queen guy?
You know, I do like Dairy Queen. Like I said, I'm getting older, trying to kind of like watch what I eat. But there's a Dairy Twist down in my neck of the woods,
Yes.
which is if I'm gonna go get an ice cream, I go there, and of course I order like the biggest thing. This is something I had probably no business trying to put into my body. But no, Street Team Joe, you got me fixed. I'm making a point to go get a Reese's Pieces Sundae down in,
If you're on the North Shore, there's one on 114 as well, at Friendly's.
I've driven by that before.
But if you're on the North Shore, you got to go to Richardson's. That's just it.
Richardson, I've heard you say that before.
Oh yeah, dude. There's batting cages there, golf, horses. It's fun.
Okay, that's why. All right, that's why when you're saying
And that's
that.
on the other side of 114. If you keep going into Middleton.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with your neck of the woods, Joe.
Yeah, just keep going 114 past Friendly's and about 3 miles down is Richardson's.
So what do you think of those aliens?
Well, they're coming, Joe. Appreciate you, Joe. I gotta go. Thank you. Can we do that on the other side? 3 athletes that you would have fight the aliens. Let's take one more before we break. Petey's in Essex. Petey.
Hey, Joe. First time, long time. I'm from Sharon, Mass. Originally, shout out Barth. But I live in Essex now. That's where my wife is from. So my question for you is, where's your go-to for fried clams and lobster? Mine is Blue Marlin in Essex.
Okay,
I'll let you talk.
Chope Bridge Ipswich is my favorite. I'm a Farnham's guy, and I like CK Pearl across the street, which is on the same street as Blue Marlin. I love fried clams, Joe.
Joe, are you in or out in getting fried clams off season?
In.
I'd be in too.
So listen, down in Ipswich, that's where you get clams. Just like if you go to Maine, that's where you get lobster.
And are you dipping these clams in what, tartar sauce?
I'm a tartar guy, yes.
Okay, I love that too.
And I like onion rings and French fry.
Thin onion rings or the thick battered ones?
Whatever ones they want to give me, I will eat.
Coleslaw?
No, out on slaw. Lobster bisque or clam chowder?
Clam chowder. A good clam chowder with the crackers in it.
Have you been to the North Shore?
Not too often.
Okay. Oh, you go to Gloucester, though.
I go to Gloucester,
Oh, Jade Scash, you missed this last week. Did you know that Joe is a good body surfer?
I'm a good body surfer, guys.
And we're going to go body surfing with Mr. Ariano in Gloucester.
I mean, define good.
No, excellence, guys. Like, I could compete. My uncle taught me in body surfing. If there was a competition, I could compete.
What's the competition? Being like buoyant? You can float on.
No. That's the furthest you could go into shore. I'm like beaching myself on shore.
Wait, you ended up in the parking lot?
Yeah, like almost. Like I can like David Hasselhoff type stuff.
Can't you only go as far as the water takes you?
No, you can go further, depending on how powerful, mass times acceleration, Skaz. My mass times the acceleration of the water. I'm telling you, I can go up on the sand.
Who do you think could do better, you or Tom Hanks in Castaway?
Oh, by the end of it, he knew what he was. Remember when he could throw
just stab he could get a fish out of nowhere.
That was cool.
The things he could do with a porta potty.
Did they film that backwards? Like, do you imagine, like, how did he lose all that weight?
No, they filmed it for like years. They let his beard grow out and everything. It was real.
Because he was pretty ripped by the end of it.
Dude, you know what? I think we should watch a making of Castaway.
I would be in. I like that movie.
Like, just watch the making of it.
But Skaz.
By the way, when you just said I'm Hasselhoff, I just watched Dawson freak out.
Wait, Joe, we have to go to break. But
I know.
Can you? I was speaking to the other Joe because I know you.
I know.
You know. But Free Team Joe, can you please just briefly maybe try to explain why your thought process on Tom Hanks having a beard at the end of the movie and being skinnier must have meant that they filmed it backwards?
Because in my mind, Skaz, it would be easier for him to start at a lower weight, and then you could film it faster if you start a lower weight, and then you can just put on weight quickly on eating like Joe and I do.
No.
Rather than you start big and then you have to cut severely.
I think.
What about the beard?
I think they filmed it
normally and just waited long.
Yeah, because he had a longer beard.
Well, the beard could be. The beard could be.
He also had that nasty thing on his hip from the rock or the coral they got him. Remember that?
But that could be. You don't need to for him. To do that.
Castaway was not filmed backwards. It was filmed with a heavy Tom Hanks, and then they took a break for a year to allow him to lose weight and grow a beard.
A year.
Took a year, bro.
Was he being paid during that time?
Yes. Joe, look at the Murderer's Row of movies he made during that time.
Big is my second favorite.
He didn't miss during that time.
I love Big.
Me too.
Not top 5, but it's in there.
We gotta go, Joe. We gotta go. We'll be back after this.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You can save 15% off your next draft through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. You know, we did not talk any Celtics tonight. And you know what? I'm waiting a day.
Skaz and I got a little heated back there. And Dawson.
Hold it, though. I don't want to know about it yet.
Tomorrow?
Yes. We have 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And thank you, everybody, for your support tonight. People said that was the most beautiful 40 minutes. People said that Street Team Joe is really real-life motivational stuff.
Oh, I've got some stuff, Joe.
I know that.
And hopefully it just gets better and better.
Joe, I don't even want... I know you have shared some of your life experiences before. We don't have to get into it right now because we don't have time. But this is what I want to know. Skaz, what was the one thing that stood out to you the most tonight that you learned about Street Team Joe? Or even Dawson, for that matter.
I mean, it's always such a wonder with Street Team Joe. He didn't like The Wedding Singer, which really kind of stuck with me. I really thought he would enjoy that movie more. His also fear of horses stuck with me. He's one of a kind. His strong feelings on Castaway did not surprise me whatsoever. His thought process behind Tom Hanks only speaking to himself was one of my favorite parts.
What's up with that mic?
I don't know, man.
I hate that.
It's giving me fits right now.
Do you know what movie is backwards that you should see? Memento.
Yes, one of Christopher Nolan's first movies.
You ever saw that?
Well, you just ruined the twist.
No, I have seen it. But I have gotten multiple texts saying I'm an idiot for thinking Castaway was spelled backwards.
You know what, though? Everybody wants to say you're an idiot, but they wish they could be just like you.
Well.
So, we have 2 minutes to go. If you were going to fight aliens, what 3 Boston athletes would they be, Joe? You said you already had them ready.
Yeah, one, I would go Gronk, just because I think he would sacrifice himself. Like,
Okay,
I think he would go all
Who's
out.
next?
Do they have to be
Just
current?
give me the names. I don't need a reason.
Okay, Bill Russell. I like Bill Russell.
Bill Russell, okay.
No, I mean, he's just an animal. He's awesome. And I'd probably would go Ted Williams if he could bring a baseball bat, because
Ted Williams' head still lives?
Yeah, his barrel rate, his exit velo is probably crazy.
Mine was Chara, because he's big.
Yep.
Larry Bird, because he talks so much smack. And I can't remember who my third was now.
I'll give you my 3 very quickly.
Yeah.
Carl Everett, because he's always had some beef with the aliens. Ted Washington and Richard Seymour. And I would say good luck to the aliens.
Wonder if Hollins from the Patriots would be.
Go out there barefoot against him?
Yeah, warrior.
I'll take Teddy Washington, though. That was he was a big man.
He was a little old. James Harrison, I might add to my
Big
list.
boy.
Is it Debo? Yeah.
Like
he was a psycho in a good way.
He was the first guy I ever saw get injections and suction cups.
On his back, right? He would used to. Yeah.
I have no clue what's up for tomorrow, but I would suggest everybody to tune in. Dawson, great job tonight. Street Team Joe, hope, baby.
Hope.
We should just have a face of you that says hope. I'm going to work on those shirts. Skaz, thank you once again. We had a great night tonight. Thank you all for hanging out. I'm Joe Murray. We're back here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock on 98.5. Oh, Skaz, you want to... No, sorry, Joe. You want to send us home?
For Triple D, intern Dawson. The producer, James Scarmazzino. I'm Street Team Joe, and a special thanks to our host, Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
You're listening to Joe Murray.